some replays, shall we? Is this partially because my head kind of hurts? Yeah. But I think is it also genuinely going to be useful? Also, yeah, I think. Let me just do this real quick. All right. I updated the boy, didn't I? Okay, good. Actually, you're right. It's got the correct stream info and stuff. No false advertising here. No gaslighting, Mr. Streamer. There you go. What's up, fellas? Hi, Brick. Let the My Apocalypse begin. You know, we certainly could, and I probably should, but you know, partially because my I'm just kind of tired today, and also partially because I think we genuinely could we probably should have done this a while ago. I'm going to spend at least part of today, maybe all of today, depends on how much really value we think we can get out of it. Just watching some of these higher level replays, maybe even some Geefs fighting against Mai and stuff like that. I'm just trying to learn a little bit of ball, you know, a little bit of Zangief from our betters, if you will. It is, you know, it's one of the things that people usually recommend, right? I'll usually recommend it to people too, if they're trying to figure out some stuff about their characters. Like, hey, watch people better than you and see what they do and try to copy it, right? So I think that's what we're going to be doing for most of today. It is, listen, full transparency. We finished our Pathfinder 2 campaign yesterday. It's been like 2 years, damn near, like I think closer to like 20 months, right? Almost 2 years. And it was in a different city. Like I took like it was a 2-hour transit or something like that. And we finished at like midnight, and then I had to wait for my bus until 2 a.m. and then I got home at like 4:30, and then I had some editing to do, and I might be a little tired. It was I had a lot of fun. It was a great time. But I might be a little bit tired. So I might not, you know, if today was Grand Blue, maybe, but like I don't know that I'm quite up to the SF6 ladder right now. We'll get a better start on it next week potentially. So, but this is with that being said though, this is genuinely still very useful stuff. I think, like regardless of how tired I am, to try and watch some better Geefs and see how they do it. Okay, but are you the best to ever do it? So true, so true. But there might be even bestovers to ever do it. Played SF6 proper for the first time yesterday. I played Mai. I can't do a single combo, but I managed to take a couple games off my friends, so that's not bad. Yeah, you can get by in some fun D's potential. Get by on some anti-airing, some etc. etc. You know, some spamming DI. That's fundamentals, right? But yeah, I mean, again, regardless, you know, yes, partially is this I am tired and therefore I'm not so sure I'm up to Street Fighter 6 ranks today because this game is very mentally exhausting and I ain't got no brain, maybe. But also, I think it is genuinely very useful, right? We're gonna be trying to watch some of these, like obviously the MR reset happened like when Mai dropped, I think, like which is, you know, a couple days ago now. I guess more like closer to a week ago, right? And they have like you see already, you can see like there's Grandmaster and things like this. They got the higher master ranks, which is very cool. But there's still, like, obviously people are already distinguishing themselves. Naturally, a Kobeon, Ethazon right here, where there's a Geef mirror here, and they're both legend already, unsurprisingly. So I think we're going to try and watch some of these replays and see what we can learn, right? It's probably going to be what we're going to be mostly doing today. It's kind of the plan. It should be good. It should be good. I think we are making a lot of progress, and I think we already can identify some things to work on in our game. But it might be the kind of thing where, like, bro, I didn't even know you could do that, or like I didn't even think to use that as much as they do, or something like that. We could pick up some completely new paradigm shift here, or it could also just it could cement for us like, okay, like the things that are doing better than me are the things that I'm already aware that I'm not too good at, and that cements for us that, like, okay, we're going in the right direction, right? So it's a win-win anyway. So there's a bunch of replays. Again, we're gonna spend a while doing this. We don't necessarily. Oh, okay. I don't necessarily want to just watch Zangief mirrors. Though, hold on, I just realized I might have made a mistake in my keywords. Yeah, it's this criteria 1 and criteria 2. So we can do, let's do any. There you go. Yeah, okay, that's better. Now we can sort by league descending, which I believe sorts by MR. Yep. Yeah, and now here we have, so this should be Geef. There's always one Geef, but it could be versus anyone. I will say right away, I would like to find that, and before 3 random Tundras gets thrown out. Yeah, first thing, I will say, I do actually want to see that Kobayan Itazan, the mirror there. That actually does sound very interesting. We're not just going to watch Zangief mirrors, but knowing that that's there, I am a little bit interested. What's going on, Willie Merc? Yeah, like, there's a couple of, this best of 3 here. 2-0 Kobayan. I'm kind of interested to watch this. Let's actually go and take a look, see what's going on here. We're not just gonna watch them, but this is 2-year goats right here, right? So no smiles, no, just like that, my goats. And yeah, the SF6 replay system is this is something that is much more viable to do in SF6 than Grand Blue, because the replay system is much nicer, right? You can't do replay takeover. Oh, you can do replay takeover in other people's stuff. You watch it for all your motivational off. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Can I do like the next? Oh, you can do, yeah, the next scene, previous scene. Yeah, dude, it's just so much nicer to go through replays of Street Fighter 6. So we could definitely get some good mileage out of this. I appreciate the nice words, Willie. It means a lot. I'm actually quite tired today, so like, yeah, it actually means a lot. Oh, okay, hold on. I gotta lock in. So this is round start. What are they doing? We're gonna try and analyze these in relative. We can pause like that, we can rewind, we can go next scene, we can slow-mo it by doing, whoa. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm gonna try and look into this like in relative detail here. You gotta give me a second to get acquainted with it. So again, like Zangief mirror is, you know, maybe not the most normal situation, but that's already, by the way, that's something different. Drive rush, crouching light punch as an OK option. He whiffs a couple of he 2 crouching medium punches in a row there. Right, he gets the knockdown. Drive rush, crouching light punch. Whiffs a couple of crouching medium punches in a row. I wonder why. But see, this is already like, this is one thing that I'm pretty sure is like this thing when I say like, oh, like there's gonna be stuff that I already know that I'm not good at that I expect to see a lot more of. This right here, stand light kick. This button's gonna be here a lot, I think. This is one of Geef's like best buttons, and it's one that I don't use at all, basically, and definitely something I need to focus on a little bit more, right? Incorporating into my game as like a whiff punish. This is basically a medium, right? Like you talk a lot about how like Geef doesn't have like a crouch medium kick drive rush, and that kind of sucks for him, and he doesn't. And this is not a crouch medium kick, but it like almost is. This is the closest thing Geef has to crouch medium kick drive rush. And you can tell that they did this too, because you know, a lot of when you get up at this high level, Geef can't really do this, but a lot of characters, you know, when you try to cancel, also what's going on, Azur? Hello. When you try to cancel like a hit like this on block into a drive rush, there's a gap in it, right? So if I did like, you know, Zangief crouching light punch into crouching light kick, right? Crouching light punch on block, drive rush cancel, crouching light kick. There's a gap there. So people can potentially DP, they can OS, right, where they just do an OD DP when you drive rush, and if there's a gap, then they hit you for it because you can't block out of the drive rush in time. And if there's not a gap, then they block, and their DP is safe, right? This is a pretty common thing that people do in higher levels characters with OD reversals. Geef could do this with like his level 3, for example, too. You can't do this with a lot of mediums, right? There are a lot of gapless medium block strings. Like most crouch medium kick drive rushes, some crouch medium kick drive rushes are gapless like that. I'm not sure if it's everyone, right? But notably, there are literally no gapless light button block string drive rushes, right? Where you do like light button into drive rush into another light button. There are no gapless versions of that, except in the entire game, Zangief stand light kick into Zangief like drive rush Zangief crouch light kick. That is a gapless drive rush block string. So it's like they even want you to use it like it's a crouch medium kick drive rush, right? And it's 7 frames, it's decently big, you can get some decent combos off of it. This is definitely something that I need to use more of. I'm not surprised that we are already 4 seconds into it. We're seeing a punish counter stand light kick, right? What does he do off this? Yeah, so the drive rush crouching medium punch, I have labbed this. You can get that stand light kick into drive rush crouch medium punch. You can get it on counter hit or punish counter, I believe. This is not punish counter only. So that's, if you check a drive rush, for example, it's always a guaranteed counter hit. So if we try to check drive rushes with stand light kick, we can always go into crouch medium punch off it. So he goes Again, this, by the way, this, like, replay takeover, this Street Fighter 6, really good, right? I love it. This next scene, previous scene thing, this is the app. This is, like, the actual nuts, right? Like, that's, like, this is the thing that makes going through the replay so nice, is that, like, you can go from, like, next interaction, previous interaction, right? He gets that, crouch medium kick, or crouch medium punch, hell stab, lariat, sure. Yeah, drive rush medium punch, sure. Look, what is going on here? They must be having, to an extent, they're having a little bit of fun here, no? What's happening here? Right, like... yeah, sure, why not? I will say, this one, I've only, someone pointed it out in the chat once, and I was like, you got a point. This one, as well, right? This stand medium punch here, that they're both just, like, spamming, like their life depends on it. This is a pretty damn nice, Zangief button as well, right? Just because, again, it is... You can get, like, a full combo with the target combo if you get a counter hit or a punish counter, right? Like, it's pretty nice. Oh my lord, okay. Yeah, sure. A lot more crouching light punch too, right? Like, definitely using a lot of buttons already that I don't use very often. Like, yeah, they are probably having a bit of a laugh here, but it's still interesting to see, like, even, you know, what tools they represent more often. It's not like they're not playing for their lives here, but there's already some interesting stuff that I don't use very much. Okay, sure. Oh. Yeah, I guess there wasn't really too much that Zangief could do about that right there. So that DI does make sense. Yeah, okay. Brick, I dare you to read this message. Do you accept? So true. On the journey to master with Zangiefs, I've been always looking for better approaches. Noticed I walk back on defense a lot. I've been watching replays for pointers also. Yeah, it's good. There's always a bigger fish, right? So you can always learn from someone. Ow. Yeah, the EX Lariat, that we did recently start incorporating that, the EX Lariat. For this, I will say, I mean, this is, like, not a Zangief thing at all, this is a Street Fighter 6 thing, but, like, obviously this shit right here, right, is, like, that's also, this is something that I know that I don't do very much, but I haven't even started trying to think about how to incorporate it. I don't fish for perfect parry very often at all, and I don't even use parry in my defense generally very much at all either, right? But this is definitely something that even at my MR, this is not like a, you know, legend MR thing. People are doing this to me all the time, right? And so I'm kind of playing with one hand tied behind my back in a way, not on purpose, but because I'm bad. I'm kind of like depriving myself of fishing for perfect parries, man, because it's also mashing on defense, for example, is very common. If you're like slightly minus, people will mash something, you can try and just fish for a perfect parry for the best, stuff like that, right? So I think this is definitely something that I should be thinking about more actively. Where can I put this? Like, you know, against different characters, like where, because a lot of, you know, I'm vaguely familiar with how a lot of characters' pressure looks like the basic ideas. So, like, I could, if I wanted to, I could try to fish for perfect parry in gaps, or even people like to mash on my minus frames a lot of the times, like after a hell stab or something like that. It's definitely an idea. Bonk. Okay. A surprising amount of heavy punch, right? Like, not fully charged heavy punch, just kind of throwing heavy punch out there. Like, I drive rush heavy punch a lot, then it gets me killed. Like, just kind of throwing out, like, a partially charged heavy punch for some armor. It's very interesting. What did he do for, again, look at this previous scene, next scene thing, man. This, like, genuinely more than the replay takeover, give me this in Grand Blue, right? The fact that I can just go interaction to interaction. I want to skip the super, I just hit next scene. This is, I don't know what the fuck the algorithm is for this, but it's amazing. So he does drive rush, stand light kick, okay. Into drive rush, crouch medium punch, interesting. Or a crouch medium kick. And then what does he do after that? Grand Blue play pisses me off, yeah. Hell stab, okay. Oh yeah, you can get hell stab off that, so true. Okay. Look at all this heavy punch. I mean, maybe it's particularly good against Zangief. We'll see. This is why, so we're gonna spend a lot of today, again, maybe all of today, just because I am tired, watching these replays. I want to see if this is like, if this heavy punch nonsense is like just against Zangief, because Zangief is also kind of throwing out a lot of big non-cancelable pokes, or if this is something that, you know, these better Geefs are doing against like everything. That it definitely strikes me as odd. Like the, you know, the crouch medium, light punches, the stand light kicks, the perfect parries, all of that makes sense to me. The like heavy punch spam feels weird. Like, it feels bad. Well, I'm not gonna deign to backseat these individuals. But I am curious as to if it's like a Zangief specific thing, because he's just throwing out a lot of these bigger pokes. Yeah, that's not fast enough. Right, Zangief's level 2 It's a pretty slow reversal. So he actually has, like, it's 18 frames from that super flash, so he had more than enough time to sit there and block it. If he had canceled into a normal, I would have caught him, but on the empty drive rush, he's more than safe. That's an interesting punish to things, actually. How much damage is that? Oh, by the way, dude, can I'm sorry if this ends up just being me gushing about the Street Fighter 6 replay system. It's actually so good. Like, thank you, Capcom. And like, the only problem with it was that it was really annoying to get to from your matches, and they fixed that in the My update. Thank you so much. Good angle, so true. But like, the fact that it just also just shows you the inputs and it shows you the damage, like, I'm like, oh, I wonder how much damage does that punish do? And I just get to see it, but I don't get to see it when it kills. Never mind, I hate you. Hold on, what a view there? Yeah. Well, maybe if I switch to player control and do a similar thing, we can see the damage, possibly? Can I see the damage like this? Yes, 3680, okay. The Zangiefs, so true. So, and then I can just, fair to gush about it, it's so good, man. And then, wait, hold on, end player control. I guess I want to switch to player control and do something slightly different here. I want to, right here, I want to switch to player control again. So is this more damage than just doing, it's not more damage than just doing this, yeah? Yeah, it's not. I wonder if he just wasn't sure if he was in range, right? Again, see, I can, in other people's replays, I can jump in and try things out. Like, what are we doing, man? I guess he might just not realize he was in range, because, like, this is more damage. Maybe it's easy. Maybe it's like just a less likelihood of fucking anything up. Like if you're gonna kill him anyway, it's much easier to buffer the 360 out of the DI animation than it is to do it raw. Not that I imagine Kobayashi is messing up his inputs that often. But still, right? Why not? Interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. It's so good. It's seamless. It's seamless. So that's that game. There's another one to look at here, right? Yeah. And replay. There's a second one in this mirror that Kobayashi also wins. Let's see how this goes. Watch. Commentary. I will say the one thing that I'm sure some people, I don't know if like the more casual Street Fighter 6 enjoyers, they like having the commentary on the matches, but it's one of those. I heard it for like 5 seconds, and I was like, this isn't, you know, the commentators they brought in are great, right? But like, it's just the feature itself is weird, I think. All right. Wait, this is the same one. But I watched the wrong. This is the exact. Oh, I'm watching the wrong replay. That unless the game started in the exact same way, I just picked. I guess I watched this one first, so we should watch it. Oh, there you go. I think it was. Sorry if this was me starting the same replay 3 times in a row. I thought I watched the bottom one first, so it should be this one now, right? And he won that, so he gained some MR. Is this gonna start with a sweep again? No. Okay, this is different. Okay, yes. This is a different match. Good. Yeah, look, the amount of heavy punch is insane. Again, Geef is throwing out a lot of non-low, like non-cancelable pokes, so I guess it makes it seems to make more sense against Geef. But I am curious if it also, ooh, that backdash. This is something I don't do at all. Also, right? Backdashing on wake up like this. Geef's backdash is a little slower than average, but that is something to think about. Interesting. Okay. Not his best work. not his best work. Heavy punch into heavy punch, so true. Into heavy punch. Yeah, he's just dead there. That is guaranteed shit. Makes sense. So true. Look at this body of iron. I will say in general, there's just a lot more normals being thrown out, right? Like even ones that are, I think, pretty clearly not meant to be hitting anything, like that crouch medium punch. Right? I think it is a lot of representing options and just holding space, right? Like this crouch medium punch here, like surely it's never hitting anyone, right? Like, I mean, maybe if like I guess it could also be preemptively, like if Itazan sticks out like a crouch medium punch and like he just happens to time it so that it hits, and it's pretty hard to whiff punish from that distance. So it might kind of serve double duty of like, it is just like, hey, I'm holding my space, you're not just gonna get in here for free. Like, kind of like reminding him that you're there. But also, too, I guess there's a possibility. It's not like, you know, it's not like the buttons your opponent hits in neutral are reactable, right? On whiff sometimes, but like not to counter hit them, that is. So like it might be a matter of like if Itazan happens to stick out a button, he might get counter hit by that into a full combo. It's kind of like it's high risk, low reward, or sorry, low risk, high reward potential. Right? Like if you just stick it out from that distance, unlikely he's gonna be able to whiff punish you for it. And if you do get lucky, you get a full combo. I can see that as an idea. But in general, they're throwing out way more normals, right? Like there's way, like you'd think there'd be a little less. It feels like there's actually a lot more. Like just way more buttons pressed in neutral. That's Andy in the background there. Like with like a good amount of thought about behind them, certainly. Yeah, sweep into sweep, sure. Doesn't go for the EX Lariat there. He had a big drive gauge lead, you'd think so. Oh yeah, heavy kick, those whiff on crouchers, sad news. Yeah, the stand light kick, man, because again, like the fact that that's a great angle once again. You know, we can stick on the angle. The fact that that stand light kick is gapless, right? Like it's such a nice, like it's such a good starter into pressure, even if they block it, right? To just go into the stand light kick into drive rush there. Okay. Backdash. Backdash? Backdash? Is he baiting level 3? Oh, he is. Okay, okay. I'm like, why? He's baiting level 3, I guess. If he does not have level 3 there, he does. Whoa, wait, what is that combo? What in the world? Punish counter, crouch medium punch, into drive rush, non-charged heavy punch, into health stab, into EX lariat, into level 3. What? I assume that only works on punish counter, huh? Never. Okay, that's a new one to me. Yeah. I wonder if that's all. That's a lot. That's 5,100 damage. I can do the math on that. That's just gonna be 5,147. Wow. Huh. I'm kind of curious to maybe we'll hit the lab. It's pretty quick here, and to see if that. That's okay. We're gonna watch more replays. Because I'm actually even just in that. To be fair, pretty clear. I think anyway, pretty clearly like kind of a goofy Zangief mirror there, Itazan, and probably out having some fun. But even there, so there's a lot that I'm like, So wait, hold on, real quick. Does that only work on punish counter? Had a break. Thanks for the content. It's the first I've joined the stream. You're pretty big for getting my Gief into master. Thanks, man. Makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside to hear, sir. Oh, they've reset all of my settings. I appreciate it. And hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, we're watching some replays right now, trying to learn something for some better Giefs, and is that only? So I assume it doesn't work on regular hits. Just doing like, no. Wait, what? They like reset all the settings with this My update, huh? What the hell? Where's the frame meter, man? Screen display settings. Yeah, frame meter on, please. Cancel timing display, sure. What is action timing display? No, I'm good actually. I don't need to add that. Input history display. Okay, cool. So the startup. How quickly can I just do this? We're doing it out of. Okay, I forget what the quickest you can cancel out of your drive rush is again. I guess yeah, it's frame 10, right? Yeah, it's frame 10. So this being 16, so it's like frame 10 plus 16. It's like 26 frames, something like that. Well, it says 23. Is it frame 7? Am I stupid? If I just hold the button, I'll get it as fast as I can. Let's just do that. Yeah, frame 7. It's frame 7. Because if I hold the button, you get it as fast as you can. That 11 frames is adding the 4 startup frames of the crouch leg kick, as well as the drive rush frames, right? So it's 7 plus 4, so we're canceling on frame 7, which is why this, right? Again, you see, it comes out if I hit the button immediately, 23 because 7 plus 16. So we need to be plus 24. We're canceling crouch medium punch on the first frame, so we're canceling 2 active frames and 16 recovery frames. So we're getting an extra 18. We said we need to be plus 24? Yeah, okay. So it does only work on punish counter, right? If my math is right, that shouldn't work on counter hits either. Yeah, okay. Actually, I was a frame off there. Let's see. You want to see 20... Oh, not punish counter. We want to see 23 here. Can I not... It was 23, right? Yeah. Why does it seem to be 24 when I do it out of a cancel? What's going on there? Is when you can cancel out of a cancel drive rush different than... Oh, maybe it is. Oh, is it frame 8 on a cancel drive rush? Or is there this the one frame? Is adding the one frame of like me hitting the cancel? Maybe. compared to doing this where we're immediately moving. Yeah, it might be that, see that one frame in the back there before the parry starts? Well, no, it's more so, But yeah, it seems to be that out of a cancel, we're getting it on, like, if we hold the crouch light kick here, we get it on frame, oh, I didn't do anything. We get it on frame 12 versus frame 11 here, so I guess it's an extra frame, huh? So yeah, okay, sure, off cancels, it's an extra frame. We'll take that math as gospel. Which means we actually get this on frame 25, so it'd be plus 25, not plus 24. Even more reason so that we are not plus enough here. Because it's, again, you take 2 active frames off, plus 5 there, it turns to plus 7. And then you take 16 recovery frames off because you're canceling. So plus 7 turns into plus 23, and that is not enough. And we need 2 more frames, which is exactly what we get from the punish counter there, right? Now we're plus 7. Again, take off 2 active frames, becomes plus 9. Take off 16 recovery frames, becomes plus 25, which means exactly enough that if we do it quick enough, we can get that. Huh. Okay, so yeah, it is punish counter only, basically, long story short. And this, I mean, like, obviously you can do something like this if you're close enough, but that's not going to work from this distance, right? So, I mean, yeah, from here, it probably is more damage.
Very good odds that this person is incredibly smart
doing this, because you're getting a heavy punch out. Yo, Chica, thank you very much for the 8 months. Goddamn, very well indeed. OG out here. All right, so, yeah, if I do like this, that, is that more or I assume that's less damage, right? Yeah, 23, that'll be 48.92, yeah, versus doing this. It's a little bit strange to go into health stab off of that for my brain, but yeah, that's more damage. What do you, I mean, yeah, 50 by a decent chunk, dude, it's like 400 more damage. How interesting. Can you do that off anything else? Yeah, anything that's... Oh, you can get it off counter. If I'm right... Oh, it's not cancelable. What am I talking about? No. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think... Yeah, because that's not... I was gonna say like this one's plus enough, but it's not cancelable. Yeah, so that's a little specific boy, but it should only work off that, I think. I mean, I guess... No, not this either, huh? Yeah. Because there's not enough... other cancelable things does this boy even have? I forget now. I mean, headbutt, I guess, but yeah. I mean, it should work off headbutt, but usually if you headbutt, you're close enough for just the health stab anyway. You could probably do this. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, so yeah, so punish counter crouch medium punch into this. What a time to be alive. Right? You don't charge it at all. Ooh, I got it. It is a little weird for my brain to link the health stab off that. The heavy punch spends so long recovering there. But sure. Already, we've learned a couple of things, right? Again, stand light kick, I'm kind of, I'm aware that I should be using this a lot more, certainly. And the fact you can get this into this, right? For some good stuff. I guess that also means you can do it off of, like, if you want, you can do this into that. I don't know how, like, off of drive rush. Drive rush would be the same thing as punish counter, right? So just off of, if you somehow get, like, a drive rush, you can do the same thing. Yeah, because it's the same amount of extra frames. It's something. Cool. Let's go back, watch some more replays. Maybe not Geef mirrors to try and learn some more stuff because this has already been rather enlightening. Let us head back over. Bam. Yeah. All right. Replays. Let's search again. First character, Zangief. Master. You think they would add like the High Master, Grandmaster, whatever Master, and then Legend to this as well, to the searching. But and the second character could be any, it just has to be another Master. There you go. And start search. And let's sort by MR. Perfect. Watch Forever Carlone, Zangief player. He's very good. Interesting. This coupon guy's got a lot of he's getting a lot of play. Zangief Bolado. This is the South American guy, right? Pretty good. Sure, let's watch Pawn Geef YouTube. Holy shit. Let's see here. Let's watch some of these. Also, why is player? You think because criteria 1 was Zangief, you think it would be player 1, but I guess it doesn't really matter. It just means one of them has to be a Geef. Let's watch this Zangief Bolado individual fight Luke. All right, Zangief versus Luke. This could be interesting. Let's see how he goes about this. I've heard of this fella as well. I think I saw him in the regional CPT events.
You ready? I'll take on all of you.
So we saw, you know, I am curious. Obviously, it's a different person. It's not Kobeon. It's not Itazan. I am curious to see if there's any commonalities that we see. Stand leg kick, definitely. I mean, again, you'll have to tell me about that one, I promise. Stand leg kick, definitely. Yeah, ooh, that's bigger than I thought it was, really. Yeah, this button too, right? This is the one that I'm definitely neglecting. Like that. That second one hits him from there? I guess so, yeah. This is a damn good poke, right? It holds people in place a little bit too. Sure. Still the heavy punch, huh? How curious. It's like that's because it's a commonality now. It's different. I wonder if he does this more, because like that'll be a completely different Zangief player and a completely different matchup, right? Not Zangief versus Zangief, but like Zangief versus Luke, and he's still throwing out these like just raw heavy punches in neutral. I guess again it can bully through a lot of stuff, right? And it is safe on block. Okay, he gets shimmied there. The tick throw, sure. JL into SPD, I do like that idea. Okay. Yeah, like, so, that perfect parry again, obviously that was a big one. I would say my primary pokes that I use on Geef probably are stuff like, I use a lot of crouch medium kick and a lot of stand medium kick, right? But, like, while those do appear here, people are using them. Primarily, actually, it seems more like it's stand leg kick and stand medium punch, right? Like the medium kicks are not showing up as often. They're there. They are good buttons, but I am neglecting apparently the actual two better pokes that Geef's got access to. You see like that right there. Let's talk about this in the last replay too, right? Like this stand leg kick, drive rush, crouch leg kick. This is the only gapless light drive rush block string like this in the game. Like they really want you to use that, like a medium kick from Geef, right? Gets guessed on the command grabs, unfortunate. I didn't even think about the fact that, honestly, I didn't even think about the fact that this is a command grab window, huh? I guess so. Because he's plus, I forgot how, this is like -2 on block or something normally, so it's like +2 here. I would never think to command grab after drive rush stand leg kick. But I mean, I would normally probably, I'll do like a, you know, stand leg kick, or crouch leg kick, crouch leg punch, that one's plus on block baseline, and then maybe try to SPD from there. But the more places you can fit in those grabs, the better, right? So, that's good to know as well. He does get guessed and probably blown up here, but beast mode, baby, truly. There. Okay. The heavy punch, man, interesting. It's not fully charged heavy punch, right? It's like slightly charged heavy punch to have some armor, maybe bully through something they're doing, and then kill them, right? And if it gets blocked again, you're safe, and it's not out in the air for so long. You're just asking to get counter DI'd or something. Drive reversal, fair. That is, I guess, kind of like Geef's version of how fast is drive reversal? That is kind of Geef's version of that. And not, you know, obviously 20 frames is not ideal there for the startup on that. But yeah, it was a punish counter on that drive rush. It probably, what I'm talking about is like the same way you can like OD DP OS people's drive rush cancels like this if there's a gap in them, which I suppose this one from Luke here. I don't know if it does have one, but it's because he did a button, right? But yeah, if they commit to a button after the drive rush, you can drive reversal it and do it. But that extra 14 frame startup between an OD DP and drive reversal probably means that they can get a like if they do an empty drive rush, they can probably block it and kill you much more often. Okay, man, again, look at the heavy punch again, right? Bonk. As a whiff punish fool, even. And again, out. That's strange. Sure. Wheel kick was for pretty good spacing there, makes sense. I mean, definitely a patience to all, like, that's definitely something that we've seen across all three Geefs so far. I mean, you know, except, yeah, definitely Kobe and Itazan they were doing some funny sometimes, but they are not, you know, bulldogging at people and just drive rushing at people in neutral and shit. That's for damn sure. Not very often, anyway. Not very. I say that as he does it. Yeah, not very often. But it's not like the default answer to getting in on people, right? Weirdly, like, they are still kind of bulldogging, but they're doing it with, like, again, heavy punch, not with drive rush, which I guess is a safer answer. Okay. Air to airs. Oh, yeah, and that's the big thing about doing the, like, charging it a little bit, right? So you don't get the fully charged, but, like, If you charge it a little bit, yeah, exactly. It oftentimes will recover fast enough. I guess like that version of heavy punch that he does is like that was not this like that one's not that long of a recovery, right? You're talking like a 29, 30 frame animation. If they're not like immediately DIing you out of it, this will happen a lot, right? Because the fully charged heavy punch, of course, the answer is just DI it and kill him. But on the partially charged ones. Oh, I like that idea a lot, actually. This is something that I did not consider. He's not doing this right now because he burns himself out here. But this, anti-airing with EX Lariat like this, when people try to jump out on the corner, if he had more meter here, he could borscht him and do like 4,000 damage for this anti-air. People love jumping out of the corner on Geef a lot, just because you can jump over command grabs, and also if you cross them up, you can really mess with Lariats. Having a really threatening anti-air option that's not quite as committal as like jumping up and borschting them is probably not a bad idea. And again, in the corner, EX Lariat like this, like if he had an extra 2 bars here, this guy's getting borsted. Or at least he could get borsted, and again, take like a nice 4,000, 4,500 damage, something like that. Like eat a level 3 for trying to jump out of the corner. I guess in this case, I do wonder why he chooses to EX Lariat here then, I will say. Like, considering that he doesn't have that, why does he burn himself out on EX here? Does he want the speed? Because that's... I'm gonna assume, because it's a loop jumping heavy punch, right? Oh, he was trying to like do the little suppressor out, like Luke's little flying punch that he can do. But yeah, I assume he wanted the extra speed on Lariat to hit him out of it, in case if it was loop jump heavy punch, or you know, also if it was if he was trying to get out like that, and he was willing to burn out for that because it's still a decent spot for him. Maybe. That's my guess. Anyway. Ow. Sure. Yeah, crouch medium punch as well. I mean, I understand. I guess it's cancelable, right? Which is a big reason that people, because it seems like a bad poke, like distance-wise, compared to recovery a lot of the time. But normally, I guess it's cancelable at the very least. And yeah, on punish counter, like we saw, you can get some pretty nasty stuff on it, right? Oh, driver rush overhead. Ow. Okay. There's more here than I thought, man. There's more here than I thought. Not that I'm surprised that these higher rank Geefs know things that I don't. It's not far from it. It's more so that like it's not quite the things I was expecting, I think. Let's he had a second game with this individual, did he not? Yes. Oh, did I? Which one did I watch? I believe I watched this when he's 1972. I remember seeing Itazan use heavy punch a lot in some tournament footage I watched. Yeah, like, I guess it makes sense, right? Like, again, if you don't fully charge it, if you charge it, you have to charge it for a little bit for it to get any kind of armor. But if you charge it for a little bit, right, people have to basically preemptively low poke you to actually stop it. And it's such a big range. Like, most of the low pokes, if you're doing it from the spaces they're doing it at, most low pokes aren't even going to reach. If they poke with anything else that could reach a little further, they're going to get armored and, you know, take a little bit of damage, and Geef gets to slowly walk him to the corner. And even if you DI it, again, unless you're doing it, like, preemptively, the non-fully charged heavy punch, right, is not that bad against DI. Like, you might recover a lot of the time. It's safe on block, right? Like, I see the vision here. Like, again, they're bulldogging people in neutral. They're just not doing it with, like, drive rush, like I try to do, which you know, is very punishable, especially, obviously, as you get better and better. People are going to be better and better at checking that shit. I'm gonna keep an eye out and see, like, across different Geefs, across different matchups, across different times, is everyone doing this heavy punch shit? Because this is the thing that is definitely the most, I guess, surprising to me so far. This is not the same. This is the second set. Yeah. Doing the drive reversal again. Sure. Ow. Oh, sure. Interesting. What was that? That's some anti-Luke stuff. What? He does target combo with the Sandblast like that to try and end it safely. He doesn't recover in time to get the eye. Huh? Okay. I like some anti-Luke stuff in particular. But that's certainly interesting to think about. Oh, the interrupt on the charge punch as well. Okay, sure. Again, drive rush heavy punch, even if they do it, it's not going to be drive rush fully charged heavy punch, like I have a bad habit of doing. You get a little bit of charge on it. And then in that case, if you get a little bit of charge on it, you get the plus. Even the non-fully charged one is plus on block, right? I mean, I was close, right? Kind of. In the sense, I use Heavy Punch a lot, but I use the fully charged version, which is, you know, because I'm greedy. I want, like, the hard knockdown to, like, straight up 50-50 if I get a punish counter, but yeah, you do it a little bit. Like, I would only not do the fully charged version if it already armored something. If I see it armor something, I try to let go of it to not, like, give them a chance to cancel into something. But the default being doing, like, the, you know, the slightly charged version is very interesting. Okay, Luke DDT, so true. Yeah, and again, I mean, just stand light kick, stand medium punch. Whoa! That's certainly something. Yeah, I mean, I guess, right? We talk about trying to do the only, like, if the only times I ever use stand light kick, I use it to do this thing, the EX Siberian Express here. Even then, I don't use it enough. But yeah, like, this is also, you can't throw this out too much. To be fair, I can probably throw it out more than they can, right? You can throw this out much more in like 1500 MR than you can in 2000 for sure. But you want to be careful with this. But this is not an easy reaction, man. Like Siberian Express, it's 23 frames. The OD version. That's not the world's easiest thing to react to. It's very reactable, certainly, and he glows yellow and everything. But like, you know, like if you've ever gotten hit by like Vasaraga's 66M and Grand Blue, this is about as fast as that, right? To be fair, it's more of a visual cue because he glows yellow. But this is not a super easy reaction, man. You can definitely catch people with this. He caught him with that right there. To be fair, it's, I think, the only time he uses it the whole thing. But that's cancelable, like crouch light punch or stand light kick or crouch medium punch even potentially into Siberian Express like that from ranges where, like, from this range, when he gets this crouch light punch, you can't really get anything too useful off of this, right? Where does it happen? It happens like right around here, right? Like from where he gets this crouch light punch, he's not getting too much that's useful there, right? He's not really in range to SPD 50-50. He can like spend 3 bars. Like my dumbass, I might spend like 3 bars in a drive rush here and burn myself out basically. You know what I mean? Like I might spend like 3 bars in a drive rush, try to get a combo that does less damage than that, and like no Oki. So it's an interesting idea. If you get one of those light pokes from like really far away, keeping that in mind, right? Dude, they're fucking dancing back there, jeez. Hitting that shit. Again, 5 medium punch, man. The stand medium punch guy. Kid called stand medium punch. Okay. He backdashed? No, I thought he backdashed it. Wait, I thought he backdashed it. Oh, he caught him. Wow. Oh, wait. This is actually more interesting than I give it credit. This is not lucky, right? This is a read, I think, right? So, Zangief is slightly plus on, or slightly plus or slightly minus on the block DI here, but he is in CA range, right? So this Luke, apologies, I can't really pronounce it. Juninho? I'm not really, I'm not fluent in any South American languages. But he assuming, I think, that after that blocked DI, Bellotto is gonna try and CA him, right? So he does the backdash. Like he thought, I think, that the CA was coming exactly here, right? Like once he gets this DI, like right here, he thought a CA was coming. Okay, how do you not get hit by Zangief CA? You backdash, right? But this drive rush actually lets him react to the fact that he backdashed and caught him, right? Like in general, this is a read, to be fair. It's not like it's some sort of OS or anything. But if you think someone is gonna try and like backdash out of your level 3, you can do this drive rush, and I mean maybe they might just mash, but a lot of times people do it when they're like slightly like if you assume they're gonna respect it, they're not going to do that, right? You get to see them backdash or even potentially jump if people jump out of level 3 sometimes, like lower levels. And then you can react to it from wherever you're doing with the drive rush, right? Like I'm pretty sure at this level 3 he sees him backdash and does this. That's interesting. It adds like a layer to it, right? Because he also could just have CA'd right away. But again, if you assume they're gonna try and avoid it, you can do something like that. That is very interesting. Huh. Okay. Let's see here. Oh yeah, and there's the. Did I watch? And what are these ordered? This is the oldest. So yeah, it's top to bottom. Like top to bottom is newest, right? I think I watched this one and this. Let's see. I think there's 3 of them here. I can't remember which one's the last one we have not seen, but I kind of want to take a look. This mulatto individual. He's playing in very interesting ways. Is this the first one that we watched? I forget. No, it did not start like that. It did not. Okay, yeah, this is their first set, the first match. But we watched it backwards. We watched game 3 first, I think. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so they gave Geef the new ground bounce on his punish counter crouch medium punch like that, right? So he chooses to do this out of the perfect parry. I guess he wanted Oki, right? Because you could have SPD'd or something or whatever. Like, you're not going to get that much damage anyway. It's perfect parry scaled. So I guess he wanted to go for Oki instead. Probably didn't have time to wheel kick there, right? And maybe heavy kick. I don't know if heavy kick whiffs in this case, because like heavy kick does whiff on crouchers. I don't think so, right? Hey, he's not crouching there. It's not going to low profile that hard. This is a very funny still frame of Luke, by the way. But he does that into hell stab, huh? Into 4. Yeah, I guess that's why, right? Because like you could go like heavy kick into hell stab lariat or something, but like you're not gonna get as good of Oki without spending. You have to spend 2 bars of drive to do EX lariats to get like real Oki there. Whereas here you only spend 1 bar of drive on this drive rush knee to get the Oki. Then you hell stab forward dash, and even when he back rolls like this, you're right up in his face, and he's guessing 50-50 right away. And again, since the damage of the combo doesn't matter for the perfect parry, then it makes a lot of sense, I suppose. Sure. That's good to know. Ooh, punish counter. It's +10. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, because yeah, so punish counter crouch light punch into crouch medium punch. That should work on counter hits too, actually, because crouch medium punch is 8 frames, as you can see, and again that crouch light punch is +6 on hit normally. So you can get this on counter hit or punish counter, namely. Because, you know, sometimes it can be hard to confirm your counter hits. Punish counters, sometimes it can be a little easier. But namely, whenever you check a drive rush, it's guaranteed counter hits, right? So if I ever check a drive rush with crouch light punch, you can do if I'm in range, you can do a medium punch after, right? That should work. And then yeah, from there you get like whatever you want, combo extension, resets, anything. Yeah, there's the heavy punch again, man. Anti-airing with EX lariat as well. This is the second time we've seen him do this. I assume it's a speed thing, right? I assume he wants the speed. I mean, in that case too, he probably wants the better Oki you get off of it. Though I think you probably get some pretty good Oki even off regular lariat there, right? Like if he just, let's go again, this next scene thing, I fucking love it. Oh my god, so much. But like I guess not. I was like, you're close enough to the corner that maybe I thought the lariat was gonna, like, a regular lariat would dump him in the corner. That's not true, right? So yeah, this is better damage certainly, but it's also faster in case Luke tries to jump heavy punch and do some funny to you. And it does more damage, obviously, but it also gives you significantly better Oki here, right? That forward dash after, you don't get that on a regular lariat, so that makes sense. That's Zangiefs' perfect animation, man. It's so good. Okay. As again, the merits of walking back for sure is something I'm currently trying to work on. Heavy punch again. They are not scared to use sweep either, huh? Like they don't spam it, but driver sweep is relatively common. Or like even sweep as a poke sometimes. Oh baby. You got again. See, when you get checked out of your drive rush, he wasn't hitting a button there, but it's always guaranteed counter hit. So yeah. Okay, perfect. Ooh, baby. Yep. Drive reversal is something for Geef. It's no OD DP, but it's something. Sure. Bonk. Yeah. So it's not like heavy punch is infallible, right? But the way they're using heavy punch, I do like a lot, and it's definitely safer than the way I'm using heavy punch. I'll tell you that for free. Yeah, the EX lariat there for better Oki. We are aware of this at this point. Yeah, he couldn't have DI'd that back because Luke had level 3. Empty lane drive rush. What is the idea here, I wonder? I wonder if this is because this is the first game, right? We kind of watched this set backwards. This is the first game in their set. I wonder if the idea here was a similar thing to what he did at the end of the last game, where this, you know, one of the main reasons that a Zangief might want to neutral jump like this is that it lets them, he's a classic Zangief, he's not a modern Zangief. This lets him buffer 720, right? And obviously the Luke knows this, being a strong Street Fighter player. So I wonder if he was trying to do a similar thing to what ends up working in game 2 here. Where like he tried to land, he thought that maybe, you know, Luke would see that, he'd go, this motherfucker's trying to 720 my ass, he would backdash, and this drive rush would let him catch it, right? Except, again, it's a read. It's not any kind of OS. You are reading that they are trying to backdash at a level 3 to do that. In this case, it doesn't work, I don't think. He gets smacked, and then he dies here. But because otherwise, neutral jump drive rush sounds really stupid, no? So, either he panicked, which is possible. They're humans, after all. Or, again, since we've seen evidence of him doing, like, when he's got level 3 and it's in a situation where it might be, like, a viable option, he does this drive rush to try and catch people backdashing out of level 3. That's my current guess, anyway. But he does just die here, and that's, we watched the set backwards, that's the end of game 1. But I need to, hold on, I'm gonna make a, this is, just because I'm noticing a lot of things, but I want to make sure that I actually retain them. I'm gonna make a little notepad right here of just stuff that we have noticed so far that I think is somewhat useful, right? So we'll say right now, way more stand light kick, right? Like everyone is like, that's everyone, Kobayan, Itazan, Bellotto, like over and over and over again, they're doing way more stand light kick, right? Honestly as well, way more 5 medium punch, because that one was even on my radar. Not as much. Like stand light kick, I knew that stand light kick. Let me stick to the Street Fighter notation, I suppose. Cause I'm still thinking of the anime notation. But like, yeah, way more stand medium punch. People are like, it's again, it seems like the two primary pokes of Zangief are actually stand light kick and stand medium punch. Which if you had asked me before today, I would have said crouch medium kick and stand medium kick. But that does not seem to be the case whatsoever, right? It makes sense, I suppose, in just that these are much more rewarding pokes. Stand light kick well, first off, stand light kick is cancelable, right? So you can get like block strings off of it if you hit someone with it and they block it. Also on counter hits you get combos. On punish counter you get combos, right? On regular hit, I don't think you get too much besides, again, basically block string pressure, even more block string pressure. And stand medium punch is not cancelable, but it's big, it's relatively safe. It's similarly so to the medium kicks, but the big thing is that you can confirm it into stuff, right? You can confirm, like if you get a counter hit, you can get the punish, you can get the full combo, and also, I mean, if you can also just go into SPD off it a lot of the times if you hit somebody with it, or if you drive rush into it, then it's plus and you can SPD people, right? Also, I mean, notably, as kind of like a sub use of stand light kick, I'll say stand light kick. I'll say I'm gonna spell these correct. It's like I'm gonna spell this correctly so I can it makes more sense. The way that I would like to say it is the way I would like to read it as well. No tundras SMH my head. Yeah, surprisingly, no tundras from these Legends Zangief so far. Who knew? Who could have guessed? But yeah, so right now, stand light kick into like a drive rush into what's it called? Crouch light kick into SPD, right? It's something that I noticed that stand light kick blocked into crouch light kick blocked into SPD, right? That's something that I did not really think about too much. Again, this is an idea of like adds more spots in your pressure where you can command grab people, right? Adds more command grab opportunities into your pressure, because I would usually probably, if I were even if I did do something like this, I would probably go stand light kick into crouch light kick into crouch light punch and then SPD from there, because that thing is just plus baseline, right? So that's something that we noticed. Way more stand medium punch for sure. Way more. This is the big surprise for me is stand heavy punch, right? It's actually, that's the big one. Like stand heavy punch, stand medium punch. Way more stand heavy punch, partially charged, right? I'm gonna say here, big, relatively safe, confirmable on counter hit, punish counter for damage compared to stand MK or crouch MK. And also can reset into SPD, right? Yeah, and then partially charged, way more stand heavy punch, partially charged. Yeah, just like safe way to bulldog in neutral compared to drive rushing or fully charged stand heavy punch. Yeah. Oh, and then I guess also that one canceling cancelable lights, crouch light punch or stand light kick into OD Siberian Express, right? From when at distance. Yep. And then also the final thing is cool ass punish counter crouch medium punch combo. Punish counter crouch medium punch into drive rush stand heavy punch into hell stab into nonsense. Yeah, I think those are kind of the main things that I've noticed so far, right? As far as like normals they're using, things that they're doing. I suppose, I mean, we knew this one already, but I suppose also, let's also like separate these by lines so that the ideas are a little bit more obviously separate, right? Also, fishing for perfect parry, and then crouch heavy punch, punish counter, crouch heavy punch into knee, into DR knee, into drive rush knee, into hell stab, into forward dash for cheap Oki. How's it going, Brick? I got another friend named Brick, but he talks to me less than you. Oh, well, yeah, you know, I hope that you managed to salvage your friendship. Hello, Ubi. Oh, and then also, I guess one more thing. This is gonna be a notepad. I'm just gonna keep this. We're gonna generate this over today, and we're not gonna. By the way, I think a very easy mistake to make here will be to learn all of this, and the next time that we go play ranked, we go, all right, we're gonna do all of this. That'll be a great way to completely make this exercise actually harmful instead of hurtful. This is more so going to be like a to-do list for, like, you know, a long-term improvement on our Zangief career, right? Like, we'll figure out what seems to be the most important thing here. Maybe I'll even organize these as we go by what seems to be the most important thing, and we'll work on them one at a time, right? This is not a, hey, let's do all of this right now. That would actually make this harmful instead of helpful, so we're not going to do that. But just every interesting thing I notice that they do, I'm going to write down here, and we'll just have it as a to-do list for the rest of our lives, right? Anti-airing with OD lariats instead of regular lariats, right? Better Oki, faster combos in the corner, possibly. So anything else? I mean, I guess this is purely anti-Luke, but Luke MP target combo into Sandblast is DIable. Not sure if that was light sandblast or what. That goes, like, stuff like that's gonna go. Let's say character specific stuff. I'm gonna put it at the very bottom here because it's not. It's just it's interesting things we can learn, but they're not priority at all, right? Yeah. Does that sound? This seems mostly. That seems like most everything that I've noticed so far from the 2 replays that we've watched. We're gonna keep going, man. I'm having a wonderful time with this. This is actually, like, very educational so far. I hope you guys are finding some kind of value out of this too. So let's see here. Let's do. We did Mr. Mulatto versus Luke there. Pawn Geef YouTube versus NL. Is this like the NL? I assume this is like the Capcom Cup NL. I wonder if you get level 1 off the punish, counter, crouch, heavy punch, drive, rush, knee, health stab. Yes. Maybe. Probably. You probably could. But in the situation that we were looking at, Abby, it was like, or AB, I suppose. Apologies. In that situation, they were doing it off of a perfect parry. So I think they were going for it for Oki rather than for damage, because if you wanted damage, you could start with stand heavy kick instead, and you get more damage. You could do this a very similar thing where you could stand heavy kick into health stab level 1 or just into level 1 straight up and probably get more damage. You could even wheel kick. I don't know if you have enough time to wheel kick off the perfect parry, but this I believe was again used mostly for Oki. I'm very curious to watch actually. Yeah, I'm down for Cammy and for an Akuma. Both of the Cammy is, I think Cammy I am really bad against, right? So I'm very down to. I mean, this Geef did lose both of these, but well, actually maybe we'll try and find a high level match where the Geef does win. Not gonna lie, I don't understand 90% of the things being said as a complete beginner, but I love the way you word things. I can try and explain some stuff in more detail if you'd like. Do you have any like particular? Thank you for the kind words, by the way. But do you have any like particular questions about what we were just talking? I am, to be fair, I am doing this for my own learning, right? So I am definitely like this notepad I'm writing for myself, right? So like I'm writing it in ways that I understand. Like it's kind of like when you take notes in school, which I never really did. This is the first time I've ever taken notes for anything is fighting games, which is truly insane, isn't it? But yeah, like I'm writing this so that I can understand it, not necessarily so you guys can understand it. But if you have a question, I'm down to try and explain some things. If you're just along for the ride, though, it's fine by me. Hopefully, you can over time this will make more and more sense to you, and you'll feel that sense of progression. That's always fun. But yeah, let's watch this replay real quick. We got Pawn Geef YouTube. I'm trying to get a diversity of Geefs here as well, because I don't want to just like learn how one really good Geef plays the game, because a lot of the times individual players will like one guy's playstyle is not going to fit me necessarily, and eventually I'm going to have to figure out like what my playstyle is. But if we get a diversity, we can see like some more universally good things, right? Like we did this notepad from last time. Guess what? Every Geef was doing like these things, which is why like I put them at the top here, right? Like if we notice that like 5 or 6 or 7 different legend Geefs are doing the same thing, regardless of their playstyles, it's like, oh, okay, these are like core things of the character, right? Like as a simple example, I like using extremes to prove a point, right? But as a simple example, every one of these Geefs is going to SPD people, right? And so if you didn't know that, you would go and look, this like SPD move seems pretty important to this Zangief guy. In a similar vein, if like 5 different legend Geefs are all doing way more stand light kick than me, and way more stand medium punch than me, and way more stand heavy punch than me, then that's probably a good sign that those are not like. Obviously, you can succeed in a lot of different ways in fighting games. Those are probably less optional in terms of seeing success with Geef if everyone's doing them. I've written more notes to teach than as a student, since I actually have people depending on what I know. That's really like, I don't know, it's a really kind thing of you to say. That's very pog. Once upon a time, I was a master at Jerry and Cammy, but I never did the MR grind. Yeah, I mean, it's a whole new world, man. I'll tell you, like, I love, one of the things I actually like the most about Street Fighter 6 is that you have so much incentive to play and improve and master, right? I really want them to add a similar system to Granblue, because while you do now, they have done that a little bit. You have an incentive to try and get Grandmaster, to try and get Super GM in Granblue by getting top 3 Grandmaster. It definitely exists. It exists, and it's better than it used to be. But I still love this MR system, even if it's a little bit mean, right? Imagine this. It's the same in Granblue with Crystal Grind, only easier. It's a little less stratified. It feels in Granblue with the crystals. But like GM battles in Granblue do feel that way, since it is basically a zero-sum game. Like you gain as many as you lose. So really, it's about like you have to get your win rate up so you can beat the GMs as consistently as you can. The Granblue rank system is a lot better than it used to be. They've made vast improvements to it. But this Street Fighter MR system, man, I'm a big fan. Like I like Granblue more than Street Fighter. I think that's pretty obvious if you watch anything on the channel. But like the system surrounding Street Fighter, I'm a much bigger fan of, and I love both games, right? I don't play games that I don't find fun. For example, we were playing Strive for a bit. I like Strive. I'm not saying I don't find it fun, but there were enough things that I didn't really like that I went, we're not gonna play this anymore, and we stopped playing it, right? So like the fact that we've been playing Street Fighter, I do love Street Fighter. No ifs, ands, or buts. All right. Anyway, I'm sorry. I've been yapping for like 5 minutes about. Let's watch this replay. That's why we're continuing on our journey of trying to learn from these better Geefs here. Let's see how this goes. Also, hello, Unico. How's it going? Geef versus Akuma is something I'm... Oh, he already has the new colors, so you get, like, new colors for grinding in Master now. So let's see here. Charging the heavy punch a little bit more there. Yeah, see, this is the thing people can kill you for doing heavy punch, is, like, they can just, like, hit you with a low. Because obviously there is no armor on heavy punch against these lows. They charge that heavy punch for much more than the other Geefs so far have been doing. I do wonder about that, right? I wonder what the potential reasoning for that is. But it's okay. Let's not try and draw too many conclusions here with very little evidence. Yeah, this NL individual is very prepared to try and kill Geefs for heavy punch. I guess it's the kind of thing that you do get used to, right? If every Zangief is a game I might at Diamond 2, hopefully. Oh, nice. If every Zangief is doing all this heavy punch, you're gonna start playing in a way to try and defeat Mr. Heavy Punch. So that does make sense. Ow, ow, ow. Sure. It's a lot of damage. Perish, Mr. Geef. Does Geef have low crushes that are less reckless than the overhead? Yes. Barely. Knee, right? Geef's knee is the low crush on frame like 6 or something like that. Now, it's less reckless than the overhead. It's still pretty reckless though, right? It's a 14 frame startup move. They gave it a huge extended hurt box out in front of it. It's got quite a lot of recovery. It's punishable on block if you do it if you don't space it out properly. But it is, less reckless than the overhead. So to answer your question, he does have one that is probably more reckless than the overhead too. On the other side of the thing, he has Smetana, his down forward heavy kick, right? The drop kick that he does. That thing also low crushes. It is even more reckless than the overhead though. But if you get a punish counter with it in the corner, you can combo double 3 for like 6k. That's pretty funny. It's pretty funny at least. It's a funny guy. It's not about the fact that it's funny. It's kind of a funny guy. Whoa, that's a cool. It's kind of mean, but like it's a cool perfect animation. And I've never seen Akuma's perfect animation so far. That's your drive rush heavy punch. Okay. Ow, ow. We might just kind of be watching him get beat up here, which is fine. Still interesting to see what he decides to do when he's on defense. Interesting to note that he has not been like that. This is the kind of stuff that really like freaks me out, right? He has not been discouraged from this heavy punch at all, right? Like it's this good, huh? Like again, I'm not just this we've seen like 3 different Geefs and they all spam this thing. But this is the first one who's been like, he's been getting really punished for this. He ate a combo for it a couple of times. He's been sweeped out of it like 3 times. He just doesn't want to stop, right? Now this might have been like a canned setup here. Like you might if you're gonna whiff the sweep like this, you might as well heavy punch after. Like it's almost like a weird OS in the sense of like, if he punches you here, who cares? You die. But if he whiffs his punish, you can do this. And if he doesn't try a punish at all, again, heavy punch is relatively safe, right? So, yeah, like there might have been like a bit of it's intentional to go sweep heavy punch there, but like this is the kind of stuff that is really interesting to me, right? It's like he cannot be forced off this heavy punch. The Akuma's trying, like NL is really trying, but he keeps fucking doing it. Nice check on the drive rush there. Stop the overhead, sure. Nice. Yeah, what's the punish here? Oh! Oh! That works? Wish punish kind of setup? Yeah, I mean, but like, I think it is a good one, right? Now watch the replay review about not stopping using your character's good tools. So true, so true. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, I guess that this must mean this is a really good tool, right? Like, with all the evidence we've seen, and now this. Also, this combo is very interesting. So this is, I didn't think this could work. I guess when I tried this, it didn't. I guess you have to be pretty quick on the cancel, right? Or maybe maybe I tried it off a different button. Yeah, wheel kick, hell stab, level 2? Does he get the jackhammer? That's why I gotta go into Borscht off this. Oh, and it burns him out too? Oh, my god. Oh, god, okay. Yeah, it does drive gauge damage too, right? I hate hell stab into level 2. It's so hard. It's good to know that this exists. It's good to know this exists. But yeah, that's a great combo. Goddamn. I would probably... Yeah, I would probably do like... If I wanted max damage, recently I learned that I can do like wheel kick, into Hell Stab, into Drive Rush Heavy Kick, into Borscht. But that does less damage than this and less drive gauge damage. Of course, this costs 2 super bar, but we've been looking for places to use more level 2 and level 1 in our existence, right? And this counts. But also, yeah, about the Wish Punish setup here, right? It is a good one, right? It is a good one. Because, like Wish Punish is, like, kind of a, you know, it's like, haha, it's not derogatory, like, partially, right? But yeah, like, right here, it's like, if he punishes you, doesn't matter. The heavy punch here is pretty good, though, right? In the sense that even if this doesn't punish, it's safe on block, and it's going to be really weird for him to be ready to punish the heavy punch after you just whiff the sweep, right? So like, that is, again, that was the most enlightening interaction of this round so far, for sure. But also bonk. Look at this body of iron. It is kind of a body of iron. Bro, I wish I looked like that. I mean, generally, maybe not, just because, like, can you imagine how much he has to fucking eat to stay that big? And, like, also, he like, doesn't... Like, I'm looking at my door. Zangief does not fit through my door, for sure, right? He might not even fit through my door sideways. So, like, maybe I don't want to look like that, but, you know, it's always, I think, it's always fun to think about being bigger and stronger. Maybe if not that, this is, like, probably inconveniently big and strong, but, you know, we're working on getting bigger and stronger. Zangief can still be an inspiration, even if I don't actually want to beat him. Ow, 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 sure. Uh-oh. Go show you. Yeah, so this is, I'm curious, actually. This is something I've been thinking about. Gief's backdash is slower than normal, right? He doesn't get like a punish counter throw or anything like that for backdashing most people's throws, right? Maybe we'll lab this out after this, because I want to see. Because, like, I know a lot of characters, like, if you hard call out someone throwing, you can backdash on wake up and throw them back. But I'm not sure if Gief's works the same way, since his backdash is a bit slower, to my understanding. I have a friend who has been getting involved in his rugby team these past few years, and he's always hungry now. Yeah, like, again, I don't want to be as big as Gief, but, you know, I could still look at him and be like, yeah, that's inspiration. I'm not like that big of a guy. My maintenance calories are like over 2,000, right? It's like I can't imagine, like, if you're starting to have to eat. I mean, to be fair, as a you know, childhood fat kid, and still, like, you know, I'm not exactly jacked or anything. You know, I could definitely lose a couple pounds. But, like, I never found eating enough to be that difficult. But eating enough calories without eating garbage, now that actually sounds pretty tough, right? Like, if you have to eat 3,500 calories, I'll do that for you right now, right? I can do that for you in one McDonald's meal, and I'll enjoy it greatly. But if you need to eat like 3,500 calories and not kill yourself by the time you're 35, that's a problem. McGriddles, yeah, I'll have like 7 McGriddles right now. That'll be like 2,000 calories. We're good. But if you have to eat that much and it's like has to be somewhat okay for you, whew. It's a big issue with throw loops. All the answers are typically lower in reward compared to a throw bait. Yes, but like, it's still good to know what the answers are, right? It is taking the throw is definitely like we talked about relatively recently. Taking the throw is definitely good, but saying that while I'm at McDonald's right now is crazy. Dude, why are McGriddles only available on the breakfast menu? It's the best fucking thing in your entire establishment, and you limit it to, like, I guess that's, you know, they know that keeps me coming back for more, man. I'd be ordering McDonald's at like 4:50 a.m. because that's when the breakfast menu opens up. I'd be staying up for the McGriddles, man. They got me in a chokehold. The McGriddles got that gorilla grip on my ass, man. How to regulate luck? I mean, you know, skill issue. Just be luckier. I don't know what to tell you. But I don't know. Yeah, like, listen, you can talk about. I don't know exactly how I feel about throw loops, but I got absurdly lucky in Slime Pit. I can get a single fortified heart. Dude, I hate the Excavalion fight. Exactly because the fortified hearts, you need so many, and like the drop rate is annoyingly low, and the fight is annoying too. Oh, he's so sexy. Oh, okay. Yeah, dude, this stand light kick guy, man. This stand light kick guy is, I'm telling you, isn't he just the hottest thing you've ever seen? I need to start using this guy. Like, we made this notepad with like all these things. I put this at the top, right? Because like this seems like the most important thing, right? To be fair, people have been telling me about this. I have known about this, but like seeing it in action, I'm just like, this thing is so fucking hot, no? Look at that muscular Russian man beat up this aged fucking insolent gut looking demon orangutan. Like this is the kind of shit that gets me off. My. And get Prisma Slime in 1 run, but 0 Heart and 12 Excavalions, you know? It is variance, unfortunately. The more lucky you are in one thing, the more likely you are to be unlucky somewhere else. Whoa, this is interesting. So he didn't confirm the punish counter here, right? But as an idea, or maybe he did? As an idea in general, going 5 medium punch into knee? I wonder... hold on, I need to write a note. He's given me the 2 things to lab so far. Hold on. Thing to lab. Geef backdash plus frames on throw loop. And does 5 MP perfectly space knee. Because that's a weird one. I assume... I don't know if he did that on purpose off the punish counter. I assume he's looking at a regular hit 5 MP into knee, but I wonder if 5 MP, like, if the space where 5 MP is going to hit will also be, like, the space where your knees will be plus, possibly. I don't think so, but maybe. It's something to think about. It's something to think about. But I'm not so sure that I think it's a... Like, throw loops as a design decision, you can certainly, like, dislike. I think that's fair. But I don't think it's necessarily an issue with throw loops that the risk reward is in the attacker's advantage, right? Because that's kind of like, that kind of has to be the case. I think you can dislike them for a lot of reasons. I think, but the idea that, you know, any reward you might get for hard calling the throw loop out is less than the attacker might get for hard calling you out, that makes sense. Like, that feels fundamentally correct as far as fighting games are concerned. Problem throw loops are they're easy to execute and they're not fun to use or watch. That's fair. See, like there, I'm not going to tell you anything about that. Yes, for sure. If you think throw loops look boring, if you're like, why is, you know, optimal offense like so simple? Sure, totally fair. You're not going to catch me defending. I don't know exactly how I feel about them, but I don't love them, right? You're not going to catch me defending them at all. But the idea that the reward being worse if you guess them versus them guessing you, that seems fine to me. Then I was writing one quest. Yeah, I did see that. That was very good. It's funny how much frame data has changed over the years, where Geef having a slower but plus light is a privilege, while in Darkstalkers you have lights just randomly being +6 and outclassed. Well, to be fair, this game has way fewer plus on block normals than almost any other fighting game that exists right now, right? Because it's explicitly balanced around the drive gauge, right? It's balanced around you get your plus frames usually by drive rushing into things. You know, Grand Blue, Guilty Gear Strive, Mortal Kombat, I think, I don't play that much Mortal Kombat. But like most other fighting games, Tekken, right? There's a lot more plus buttons in modern fighting games too. Not quite that much. A light being +6 is pretty good, definitely. Like, you're still right, your point stands. But Street Fighter 6 is a particularly extreme example in that it gives, like, some characters have 0 plus buttons because the whole idea is they get them through the +4 from drive gauge, right? We need Soras with drive gauge? Oh god. Oh god, oh man, oh jeez. Oh crap. Help me. The old man is kicking my ass at the McDonald's. I tried to fight this old man at the Waffle House and he folded me like an omelet. God damn, bro. I got 11,000 health. Why are you doing so much damage, Kuma? What the fuck? Okay. Cool. I've got Strive has a decent number of plus frames because Faust has 0 normals that aren't minus. Yeah. I mean, Strive is kind of strange too, where like you like not as many things, a lot more normals are like punishable on block, but it's because everything expects you to like everything's cancelable, right? So they expect you to cancel everything into like your more safe specials usually, but yeah, there's still a good deal more plus frames in Strive usually. At the very least, like, you know, everyone's got their plus on block close slash and well, almost everyone, and like maybe like a plus on block. I guess Strive is actually a bad example. Sorry, Strive is a bad example because like characters usually have like 1 or 2 plus buttons, but it's because, again, Strive expects you, it's some system mechanic decision. Most characters have a safe, like special move or plus special move to end their pressure. Potential +3 HDP kick from drive gauge plus burnout. Yeah, it'd be +1, but yeah, because it'll get 8 extra frames and it's -7. Maya doesn't have any plus buttons normally. Yeah, exactly, right. Because again, and it doesn't make her bad. I mean, Ken has no... That's the forever meme, right? Is Ken has no plus buttons. But guess what? Ken's doing just fine. Ow. This might just be... I think we did this. This is some Geef getting kind of beaten up for most of it. That's a cool Kuba combo, I'll tell you what. Not that I'm too interested, but... But yeah, we've gotten some things to lab. Let's go lab those things. I mean, I think that might be like that. I think that's like actually like that's NL. You know what I mean? So like that's totally fair there. No shame in kind of getting your shit rocked by Mr. Kuma. But let's go lab out those two things that I was curious about. He's giving me something to chew on, and then we'll keep watching some more replays. I'm having a great time. Melty and Undernight have everything be minus because every normal cancels into every other normal. Yeah. All right, so let's go in here. I'm gonna be a better man. It's -7. No one has punished me for it. Yeah, I think it's. I'm pretty sure it's -7. It's just, yeah, it's a lot of the times where you space it out. It's pretty hard to even find a 7-frame normal to punish that thing, man. With on Sora's HDP, it's a really good move. It's a really good move. I believe it's -7 on block. I might be. You know what? Now I'm gonna look it up. I know it's a Street Fighter video. I know. I apologize, but I'm pretty sure that shit's -7 on block. Is it not? Sora's special moves, roundhouse fang. Yeah, -7. It's -7, right? You can see. I'd rather show not tell is the only thing, and I don't want to spread misinformation on the internet. Let's see. 623H is -7 on block. Right there. But like, good luck, man. It's such a huge. He can space it out to a point where most characters don't actually have an option to punish it. Right? Okay, so wait. What I want to do is. So is Zangiefs backdash slower than normal? First off, yes, 2 frames slower than Ryu's. So for example, if I have Ryu just go, what is Ryu's throw loop again? It's like he goes bonk and then he whiffs a jab and then he goes bonk, right? Something like that. So if I have him do that, throw, whiff jab, throw. Whiff jab, throw. Oh, I whiffed 2 jabs. That one's wrong. Oopsie. The first one should be correct, though. So if I can now backdash here, I'm +2. Yeah, so most characters are +4 there, I would suppose, right? Like, if Ryu does that exact thing to Ryu, he's +4 and gets a combo, right? You get, like, some sort of starter, I imagine. Like, I don't know what Ryu combos look like, but if I backdash here, I am +3. Oh, what? Huh? Hold on, let me make sure I'm doing my throw loops actually correct. We want there to be no gap in the frame meter when we do it, right? So like, if we do this, that yeah, only one jab. Hold on. Bonk, jab, throw. Yeah, so like that one gap, that's not right. We want there to be no gap there. I'm pretty sure, right? We want there to be no gap there. I'm quite certain. So let's try and actually do that. Just make sure that if we're not doing the throw loop correctly, then this whole thing is thrown off. Yeah, like that exactly. We want it to be, yeah, no gaps in the frames, in the frame meter there from when Ryu gets up to when he's already being thrown again. So let me try and actually do that on the recording now. Oh wait. Bonk. That's not right. That's right, I think. Yeah, there's a one frame. He has 1 frame of throw involved on wake up, so that's fine. Like in the upper one there being a bit of a gap is okay. But in ours, we want no gap between the recovery and the next throw, right? That's wrong right there. That's better. I think those have all been better. Maybe I'm not doing my. Maybe I'm not sending my best. Let's do it on this one. +3. Yeah, +3, huh? So I guess you don't really get anything. But you at least do get plus frames, I suppose. Is there a possibility? Can I throw escape practice? I'd rather backdash sucks, yeah. I mean +3 is still okay. I guess a better way to do this, since we don't really care about the throw loop, we just want the raw frame data. Let's just have Ryu wake up reversal, have him do normal throw, I guess, right? So now when he wakes up, he'll do a throw, and all I have to do is backdash and see. But I guess also I can just do the math, huh? Yeah, I guess I can just do the math. Well, this is easier for me, so I'll do this. So if they're hitting you, I guess it depends on how meaty the throw loop is hitting you. But presumably, so there's what we're doing is we're getting hit. Yeah, so I think it actually is +3, right? Because so Ryu has it's the first active frame there, right? Is where he'll be hitting you, right? If the throw loop is hitting, he doesn't need to hit you meaty or anything like that, right? But if he hits you with that first active frame, then in that case, that's the worst case scenario for him because he's gone through the fewest amount of his frames. If I backdash there, he has 3 active frames, 23 recovery frames. Our backdash is 23 frames. That's why we're +3, right? It can only get better for him. If he's hitting us with that final active frame, then we're only +1, actually, right? So yeah, so that there is like +3 is as good as it gets for us right there. Whereas for Geef, it will be I guess yeah, for Geef, the one time we were +2. How were we +2? That is a little strange. I must have messed up the throw loop on Ryu somehow. Like did it too early. But yeah, so you're never gonna get a punish off it. Regardless, it's still better than jumping, right? Since you can get like anti-aired for jumping a lot of the time. If you want to hard call out someone trying to throw you, backdashing will at least get you plus frames. And I mean, Geef being +2 is certainly interesting. That, you know, because Geef being +2, ooh, yeah, I mean, Geef being +2 does put them in a 50-50, doesn't it? Like, for now, if we go back to our boy here, right, if we're +2, strikes have priority. Forward jump is good, though. Worse to typically eat a crosscut DP. That's true, that's true. It kind of depends on the character. Funny enough, if you forward jump Geef, a lot of the times he can EX lariat you and still get Oki, but it's definitely better. You at least get out of the corner. But yeah, so if Geef is +2, which he should be off this backdash, or actually, yo, let's do this. I can't have any room for error. I like the idea of trying Jerry's throw loop where it's just throw dash throw. Is that right? I've been told. Throw dash throw like that. Yeah, it seems certainly easier to time, right? Her dash is so freaky looking though. Okay, so let's record this. Oh, let's get up here. How plus are we off this? Okay, so if just I believe those were all fine. So if I now have her do this, I backdash. Oh, what the? Does hers have more recovery or something? Wait, does her throw have more recovery than Ryu's? What was that? No. Why were we +6? That can't be right. Am I stupid? Am I missing something obvious? Why were we +6 there? Let's have her. Maybe I messed up that first loop. Let's have her do it again. Yeah, okay. I messed up the first throw in the recording. Okay. That's fine. +2 again. +2 is good though. +2 is actually pretty good for Geef, right? +2 we could get a lot because +2. I mean, let me just do this one more time and just confirm. Yeah, and then if we do it on like the third throw instead, let her throw us and backdash this one. +2 again. Okay. So +2. Strikes have prio over throws in this game, so if a strike and a throw hit on the same frame, the strike wins. Geef's SPD, notably, is 5 frames, and the fastest buttons in this game are 4 frames, right? People usually have a 4-frame button, that'll be their fastest. So if we were +1, we couldn't actually, they're not in 50-50 there, right? Because if we tried to SPD and they hit their 4-frame, they would just beat us. +2, notably, means that we do get, it's not exactly jump cancel SPD, but again, if you hard read the throw, which like be careful because you could die easily, but if you want to hard read the throw, the backdash does give you basically a strike throw 50-50 here, right? We can potentially, I guess our 6-frame button we don't really have. I guess it would be this, yeah, right? Because it has some good reach on it too. So you could get either, you know, like this into like another like reset into SPD even, right? If they get hit by it, which puts you in like another 50-50, or you can just straight up try and SPD them out of the backdash, and either of those should work, right? That's interesting. The other thing I wanted to lab out of what we saw from Mr. Pawn Geef there was, yeah, because he did this, which I find very strange. Like if this is like if you have like a well spaced out 5 medium punch here, what does the knee afterwards look like? No, not quite. Okay. Maybe on block. Maybe on block. Okay. On block it does push them back a little further, huh? I don't mind this idea at all. This is yeah, that's what I was curious about. I was like, if you get not always, interesting. But yeah, like if you're like using your stand medium punch from poking distance here, this is like you could like follow up with a knee and have it be pretty nice. Like it does space it out for you pretty well, right? +2 is about as good as a knee gets, I'm pretty sure, because it's -4 baseline and it's got 7 active frames. So if you hit on the 7th active frame instead of the 1st active frame, you'll get 6 extra, which goes from -4 to +2. Yeah, so +2 is about as good as it gets. If you use if they block this, I mean, obviously they can just mash in between here. This is not a true block string or anything. But like for spacing out your knees, if someone's being a little bit passive, I really do like that. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Okay. I'm going to officially then, I'm going to move this from things to lab. I'm going to move it under the stand medium punch part. Can space out plus on block knees on block if blocked. If stand MP is blocked at poking distance. Sure. Let's go back. Let's watch some more here. There's some good labs though. Do. Well, Blanca, happy birthday or whatever. Maybe, I don't know. I don't read. Let's try and find the Zangief fighting a Cammy. I'm actually kind of curious. I feel like I do oftentimes get my shit rocked by this character. Cammy. Master and Master. And then let's sort by league here. What do we got? We got this this Zangief individual again here. I'm trying to look for. I mean, he was interesting. I'm definitely down to watch him again. But I also want to get as big of a sample size of Geefs as we can here, right? You know what? This PC Jeba guy is he's half of these. Big Man Blastoise. Oh my god. Sure. Let's just take a look at this first one here with Zangief with PC Jeba. Yeah. Why not? Let's watch it. This is two sets back to back, huh? Yeah, they are kind of getting their shit rocked, but I'm still curious. In worst case, we can always actually, you know what? Let's there's that Nerazon guy down there. Let's try this. Yeah, I would like to get as large of a sample size as I can. Maybe for a Kimberly too. So true. Yeah, I mean the idea, but we're not just trying to learn like Cammy counterplay. It's just also, you know, wider sample size. Different Geefs, different characters, things like this. So you can see what's like universally applied. There could be some like deep nuance that I'm just gonna miss, right? And he's got a stand light kick too. It's just like mine. Maybe better. Sure. Yeah, this is a big one too. Something that I don't do very much is in this exact scenario right here. This happens to me worryingly often, right? In this exact scenario, I might very well have tried to mash out with right here. I might have tried to mash out with Crouch Light Punch, which honestly I think hits her here. I think she's in range. Sorry, Crouch Light Kick, not Punch. I think hits her here. You know what? Actually, I don't have to think because Street Fighter 6 has an amazing replay system. Let's know for sure. So let's go bonk. Bonk. Oh, okay. Wait. We can straight up like replay take over this and just try it. I guess let me just block. Switch to player 2 and then. Okay, so yeah, it does hit. But they do that instead. This Crouch Light Punch has more range, right? It is 2 frames slower, but in this case, I mean they're minus anyways. I suppose you could potentially trade counter with this. So they throw out another 4-framer, right? But she's -2 here, so it's fine. You're not really gonna lose that much. And this thing on counter hit here, this thing's +8. So does he get? Yeah, you can get a follow up off this straight up, and you can also get like SP where Crouch Light Kick on regular hit is minus. And on counter hit, I think maybe like still -1 or +1 or even or something like that, right? So like the reward off that is a lot higher. It is a bigger button, right? So it'll whiff. Like I do whiff my Crouch Light Kick and get like whiff punished for it, the kind of spacing trap for it more than I'd like. And you don't get really anything off it. This you can get like from there he probably doesn't get like an SPD 50-50 from that range, but he does get a follow up here, right? Lets him try and get a little more damage, fight out of the corner a bit more. Doesn't work, but still, I think it is a better idea than poking out with crouch light punch all the time, right? Owie. Unless we know they're like even on block or something. Off lights like that, they are minuses. That is definitely a big thing to think about. Crouch light punch in general, probably. I probably should put like more crouch light punch in that list as well. It does feel like they use crouch light punch a lot more than I do. Kind of universally, a lot of these Zangiefs do anyway. Owie. Okay. This again. Yeah, okay, so the second Gief we've seen this do this now. Right. Canceling lights into Siberian Express. Definitely not it's not a meme at all. As long as you remain somewhat unpredictable with it. Ow. It's like, right, exactly, right? Like, this is even on block. So this is not, or even on hit, this is not a 50-50 right here. Because, and this is actually quite clever by the Cammy to mash here. Because SPD is 5 frames. She's mashing a 4-framer, right? Again, strikes have priority over throws in this game, so if a strike and a throw hit on the same frame, the strike wins. In this case, the strike's hitting a frame before the throw even. But even if this was +1 on hits, this is still not a 50-50, basically. So that's again, crouch light kick. He's the homie. Don't get it twisted. But I think I do need to start seeing the lights on crouch light punch a little bit more. Oh, she's minus after that overhead, huh? Okay, that makes sense. That I didn't think I knew that. Yeah, she's minus. Well, minus something. I assume it doesn't show, unfortunately. I assume she's minus because he, he's kind of let him take his turn there. Owie. Ooh, okay. Got punished for his knee. Sure. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add them as I noticed things. I'm gonna add them. So let's do. I don't think it's way more. It's definitely it's like down here, but it's like more crouching light punch, right? Bigger than crouch light kick. More plus on hit can lead to combos or mix depending on spacing. It is also cancelable, right? Just be careful if they are -1 or even. Very nice after 3 lights. Very nice to mash after 3 lights, right? Because after 3 lights, like, they're never going to be -1 or even. Like, lights are usually more minus than that. -3, -2, stuff like that. So after when they match 3 lights, we can match that out. We'll always be in range because it's a bigger button, and even if they hit us, we'll trade, and that light is gonna be very we'll be +8. We could probably damn near get a trade combo off it, depending. That's definitely something to keep in mind. Do we have a second? No. Okay. Oh, maybe this. He's dropping at this. Oh no, these. I guess he's dropping at like the same time or something. I don't know. I don't know how exactly this is. I guess the time doesn't matter. I just organized it by the MR, right? Let's try this right here. Let's see a different Cammy and a different Gief and see how that goes. And then yeah, maybe we'll watch a Kimberly after. It does seem like most of the Gief Cammy matches I'm watching are the Gief getting beaten up by the Cammy, which interesting. Yeah, you know what, brother? I feel you. Me too, man. Me too. This is definitely. I'm just gonna play this over. You know what? This makes you feel good, man. This happens to this motherfucker too. That does, We're all human at the end of the day. Sure. Tried the heavy punch right there, but yeah, the lows, right, are gonna be the big answer to heavy punch. 5 medium punch there, really? Okay. Ooh, okay. Nice reaction to break the armor there. Yeah, man, that stand medium punch, he's huge. People really love poking out with him. And I see it as well. Owie. He's doing like nothing but it too. Like this guy loves it more than almost any of the other Giefs we've seen so far. Yeah, he tried to forward jump out, pay the health tax, maybe get out, but he didn't have the health to pay the tax, man. He could not pay his taxes. He got sent to jail by the IRS. It's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it's also plus on block. I guess that's another... Hold on, let me actually pause that and put that in there. It's the other thing too, right? It's more plus on hits, but it's also like it's also just plus on block, whereas the other one's not. Plus on block compared to crouch leg kick, which is minus on block. Okay. Yeah, he loves that button. That's crazy. Plus 63 off the throws? Is that right? That can't be right. No, that's got, yeah, I think the frames that pop up here are right oftentimes for normals, but I think they get confused a lot otherwise. What was that? Is that kind of trying to extend to level 3 somehow there? I am coming for you. It's a lot of damage. Owie. He wants to conserve his drive gauge, I suppose, which is why he spent level 1. Makes sense. Since his drive gauge advantage is like kind of the big lead that he has right now, so he doesn't want to squander it. Oh, nice. Break on the armor there is sad. Well-spaced wheel kick. Oh! It's gonna burn him out, but it's not gonna kill him. So you can cancel that into that, but I didn't even know that. I guess because is it only the OD vert? Regardless, yeah, goddamn. Okay, sure. It does burn him out, so I guess that is clever, and he can't really kill him off. I mean, could he? With no drive gauge? No, right? This, because Zangief could kill her for this punish, but he needs level 2 and Borscht, right? We saw that one combo that was wheel kick. It was wheel kick, hell stab, level 2, into hold level 2 into Borscht, right? You can't do that here. You know what? I don't think we can kill it, but like this is again why replay takeover is so nice. There's nothing we can do here, right? Like obviously, yeah, that's not gonna be enough. I mean, we do like? I guess it's where you gotta bear with me because I'm bad at doing the hell stab into super, but you can't really do anything else off this though. Is the problem, right? You can't get regular Borscht off that, I don't think. And like just holding it's not gonna give you the jackhammer because they're airborne. Right? Like if I just don't do anything, I don't get, yeah, you're forced into the sort of full version. And I don't think I can, again, I think you can only OD Borscht after that. Level 1's not gonna do it either, I don't think. If I can cancel into it. Oh, hold on. Hold up, 1 sec. Let him get up. God damn it. Apparently you do get it to kick is like harder than, even though it's the same input. It's harder to go level 1 than level 2 for my brain. Maybe because my hands are already on punch to hit the hell stabs, that's why it feels harder. Ah, I just want to do it once, please, just once. I want to see what damage it does. Yeah. Oh, okay. I got churned too early. Oh no. One time for the one time. No! Let's let me have it. Oh, I thought that was maybe a little better, but no. Oh. I'm trying to really like focus on having the input be somewhat clean here, but I don't think I'm doing it correctly. There you go. Bonk. This doesn't kill either, I don't think. Yeah, so there was really no way for him to kill here, I don't think. The only except if you can get a Borscht here, that will be, but I don't think you can, right? You can't really get anything besides OD Borscht there, I'm pretty sure. I mean, honestly, the only other thing is like he SPDs her. Yeah, I think him being burnt out here means there's no kill, right? And I guess having, like, not spending your super gauge when you're burnt out makes a lot of sense. Yeah. He could have killed her if he had some drive gauge to OD Borscht, but that's about where that buck stops, right? Okay, let's end player control. He just goes for the SPD here. Sure. There's a lot of damage, certainly. Ooh, nice. I think he could have fully charged there and killed her, by the way, I will say. I mean, let's see, he did it on Twitch reaction, which it was already a good reaction, but I do think that right here. Yeah, right. The full charge does kill, but it was already a damn good Twitch reaction as it was. Because if you ever do see a DI, you can always full charge, because that's so much recovery on it, right? I think he might have thought that the non-full charge would have killed too, because like I mean it was damn close. But all right. Let's see here. This is the other match they played. And he wins this one. Let's see. This is the first one we've seen where the Geef has beaten the Cammy. Let's see what he's got.
Beginning operation.
I'll take on all of you. Ow. Sure. Yeah, you can't do that. Off the punish counter or off drive rush, you actually got hell stab off that crouch medium kick. Kinda nice. This guy uses a good amount of knee, huh? Oh. That ain't good. Like, stand medium punch is a defensive option in the corner is so interesting, but I guess so, right? If they're spacing it out a bit. Again, it's a big-ass button. It is a big-ass button he's got there. Whoa! Interesting. Goes for just hell stab, wheel kick hell stab there for Oki, right? I have seen, that's the second person I've seen do that now. Not worth it to get the damage, I guess? Or spend the drive gauge? Because he could... Like, he could do something like this, but I guess maybe that's too drive gauge. Also, I mean, let me wait a sec. He could do something like this, right? But I guess that's too drive gauge intensive. So you do get Oki off doing something like this, right? But that is 3 bars of drive. Whereas alternatively, like, he just decides to go for this, right? Which makes sense. It is, you either, because you can also go for, like, damage here, right? You can do something like that. Oh, hold on. You can do something like, I said, that. Oh, hold on. You could do something like, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, that, right? And that's like 4570, which is more damage. Or alternatively, you do this for Oki, right? But I guess that's 3720. This is 20. It is less. It's like notably less damage. But it is. You're paying 3 bars of drive for like 1400 damage. I guess I could see how that's just maybe not worth it, right? Right? Yeah, unless you have like a really huge drive gauge, but that's a lot of drive, right? This is not a drive cheap combo. You have to, again, you're spending a lot right there. So I can see the vision. I can see the vision on why he does that. You still get the same Oki, exactly, right? But he doesn't have to spend 3 drive gauge for, like, again, an extra, whatever it was, an extra like 1300, 1400 damage. Also, did I slow this down? Oh, I did. I was like, why is it so laggy? I slowed it down accidentally. Again, drive rush, non-fully charged heavy punch. The Geefs love it. Bonk. Ooh. Hell stab reset on hit, sure. You know, this killed her there, I guess. Doesn't really matter, I suppose, but it's more of like a good for us to know that he could have done that. I don't reset off headbutt very much. I usually will just go for the combo. Oh, interesting. Wait, what? You don't get Oki off this, do you? Am I stupid? You get Oki off that? I don't know why I thought you didn't. But yeah, you're plus 29, aren't you? Yeah, plus 29. I guess so, huh? In my head, I always viewed level 1 as like a... Yeah, I always viewed it as like a damage cash out for no Oki, but you're plus 29. At least in the mid screen there. I mean, the drive gauge, the drive rush is going to take 23? Huh. Interesting. You know what? Add that to things to lab. Hold on. Things to lab. Geef, Oki on level 1. The numbers make sense, but where did I get it in my head that I'll say this Kim, he's trying to kill him for real. Let's go do that actually, because I'm curious. I did not realize. I thought you didn't get anything off level 1. Again, I always viewed it as like a damage cash out super. Let's see here. Oh. Super hard-headed. The spacing it leaves you at shouldn't matter ever, right? Like, it should be, it's a canned animation, so it shouldn't even matter, like, where you get the hit or anything. As long as, like, I get him in any capacity here, he should be left at a similar spacing, right? Like, yeah, about, like, 80% of the screen like that. Even if he's in the corner, it should be exactly the same, right? Again, like, about 80% of the screen. We'll just roll, Zangief himself roll further back. Yeah, it's a canned animation. You're left at the same space all the time, as far as I can tell. And if we have Ryu set to do nothing on his wake up here... My bad, level 1, I wasn't familiar with your game? Wait, for real, though. Yeah, we're plus 29. What do you know? So, now, instead of, what if on wake up, good sir, you did, like... We could do light punch, I guess. Your light punch is 4 frames, right? Yeah, okay. So, sure. Oopsie. Bonk. So now, please stop jumping. Yeah, that's okay. What will be the strike part of this mix from that spacing? Could I get like a crouching medium kick? Maybe? We're plus 29. Let me think about this. So if he jumps again, and oops, I'm bad, and we do this, and we have him not jump anymore. We like drive rush crouching medium punch. Are we left close enough to do that? Whoa. Yeah, I mean that's the good shit, right? Because that's the cancelable one. That's we can get like, all sorts of. I can't get headbutt. I mean headbutt is the good one. I can't get headbutt off this, can I? Is it? We got drive rush headbutt / SPD here for real? Oh, okay. Well, I actually have to let the drive rush rock for a little bit longer. I canceled it as soon as I possibly could, and it caused some trouble. I don't think we're gonna get a headbutt off this though. Oh, well, that certainly is something. Not what I was thinking of, but it's something. I am coming for you. Bonk. Bonk. I mean, kind of like that's good for us. That's a second headbutt we get right. Like that's a trade combo into another headbutt. And I could probably time that. I wonder if I can time that to beat the 4-framer, but even then. Oh yeah, that's the problem with level 1 is the hitbox still is a little finicky, certainly. But... Yeah, wow. What do you know? I mean, headbutt's a little finickier because it's slower and also shorter ranged, right? But like, we really do get drive rush headbutt off that too. It really does just give us like our straight up like ideal 50-50, huh? Oh, is it easier in the corner? Wait, for real? Is it actually? Is it even better in the corner? I thought it looked like we were left at the same spot. Almost feels like maybe not. Oh, okay, no, yeah, it's the same, I think. Yeah, so like headbutt's a little weird because you have to like you gotta do some manual timing there potentially, versus you know like if he does this something like I guess we have to manual time all of them, huh? Because yeah, we can't cancel immediately or it's too early. But still, the timing is a little easier on the faster ones. Since you have a little bit more room for error, right? I mean, that's plus 9. We can still get like a hell stab or something there. That's super interesting, man. I somehow just didn't fucking know that you got Oki off this super. What do you know? Obviously, yeah, we can also get straight up SPD as well. Right? So, there doesn't seem to be. It's not like an auto time, unfortunately. Like I can't just like, because again, the earliest you can cancel out of a drive rush is 10 frames, which is far too early for this, but there is, you get real 50-50 Oki off of level 1. I don't know where I got the idea. This was a damaged cash out super that gave you no Oki, but that was just wrong. So cool. Sure, I guess. I don't fucking know, man. I'm making shit up apparently about the video game. Let's watch some more replays. Oh, let me turn the fan on in my room as well. It's real fucking cold, but sometimes, you know, when the brain starts chugging, you gotta. It's cold as fuck though. Like yesterday, I was coming home from like literally like a different town, like in Hamilton, and it was like 1 a.m. I'm waiting for like the 2-hour bus I'm gonna take back to Toronto, and it's just miserable. Like it's like It's like there's all any place you could fucking sit inside is like closed. It's like it's cold in a way that like the world just doesn't like you. You know, I need to get. I'm like relatively fine usually in the colds, but like I wasn't wearing gloves, man, and I was like using my phone to pass the time, and like I really you get that point where like even like if you're trying to like text someone, it's like your fingers aren't really cooperating. That shit was. My SA gauge use with my sits at 80% for level 1. That makes sense. On my, that makes sense. Wait, where are those stats, actually? Is that a thing? It's like 95% level 3 for me, certainly, right? Profile? Oh, is it reset every time? Oh, no. There you go. Drive gauge usage? Drive impacts. Yeah, look at that. And we've tried to use more level 1 and level 2 recently. In like it used to be worse, right? But yeah, it's 77% level 3. Right? This is funny. Like yeah, we've been trying to use more level 1, level 2 like in the past 100 matches, like in our past like 30 or 40 matches, we've been trying to use more level 1s. But how many of those level 1s are misinputs? Only like no, I've only misinputted level 1 like once or twice. We like have been trying. These stats are skewed because our last session we were trying to use more level 1, level 2. So that like, but even with that in mind, our SA gauge usage is still 77% level 3, right? Level 3 or CA. So maybe we can make that happen a little more often, but. That's certainly being 80% level 1 on my, that makes a lot of sense for sure. Ranked matches played 4,543. Casual matches played 1. Isn't that fun? All right, let's go back to seeing some more of these replays, man. So there's one thing I love about grapplers, this empty jump 720 for sure. It's going on Nordust. How's the Zangiefing? Well, it's I'm a little tired today just because I had quite the day yesterday. A fun day. Don't get me wrong, but very exhausting, and I went to bed really late. So we're just watching some replays actually, trying to watch better Zangiefs and see what we can learn from. Not a very casual Geef. It's true. So that's what. But that's been going great. We've been having a great time, honestly. Let's watch some Kimberly's maybe, because this character definitely is the one who I just like. It feels like I just load in and I'm like, well, I think I'm gonna die. I get that feeling with JP too, but like in a way that I understand, like in a grappler zoner kind of dynamic that I'm like, oh, okay. Like I actually have no idea what the hell the Geef's supposed to do against this Kimberly lady. So I'm curious to see how others might deal with it. This Pongeef YouTube guy's been playing the game a whole lot, huh? Holy shit, wait. Pongeef YouTube versus People-kun at Twitch? YouTube versus Twitch? Oh my. Wait, what? Why are there two different guys here with such vastly different MR, even though this happens before this one? And this one happens like this. Are these two different people? This guy either gained 100. It must be two different accounts, huh? I guess the name is different, right? Wait, what? But no, here it's like this guy. I guess. Yeah, I don't know, man. Well, probably two different accounts on the same guy. This fella won 4 in a row here, huh? Let's see. This is. I don't want to get too. Let's watch 2 of these maybe. Yeah, let's watch these first 2 actually. That happened earlier in the day. I'm curious. I was watching Hikaru replay to learn my. It made me think of how crazy a different option can change a match. Yeah. Sometimes like 1 or 2 different options that you didn't know or you don't represent enough can like really change the landscape of something. Right? Is that? Wait, did he not hold heavy punch long enough there? Oh yeah, I think the armor. Okay, I was like, that doesn't hit like where heavy punch has no armor, right? That has to be a low to do that. I don't think so. I mean, again, this is why I love Street Fighter 6 and the replay system, is we can do this, and we can hold it as much as we want. Okay, well, there she just whiffed. What the hell? Hold on. Oh, this is weird. I guess it's a little bit hard to tell, huh? Yeah, but yeah, I don't think this button is hitting him out of the armor. I think it's more so he was done with the armor and then he just got counter hits out of doing, his actual heavy punch. Yeah, exactly like that, right? I don't think that was hitting him out of the armor. I think it was more so just once you let go of it, you see there's no more armor. So I think that's what happened, but sure. Ow. Went for frame kill into throw and got DP'd and made the match even. If he had not thrown and blocked, the match would have ended right there. It's the, you know, using your, like, the situational awareness of your toolbox can be very huge. It's what separates some of the best players for sure. Okay, so what's happening here? So you got some counter hits. Owie, ow, ow, ouch, ouch. This is the second guy to do this too. We saw Zangief Bellata was doing this. This anti-airing with EX Lariat here, I do like this. I think it's something I need to do more often, right? It's faster, you're less likely to get bonked out of shit. And also, you actually get, like, Oki off it, as you can see right there, right? So, it's definitely something to consider. It's drive gauge intensive. Like the heavy punch here too. Geef can, like, OD borscht every single option Kimberly can do out of her little 6H right here. Right? Like, even if she does the backflip away, he can still get her. But if you're burnt out, I guess this is pretty damn good. Huh? Heavy punch comes to the rescue once again. Oh, wait. She still minus off that slide, so true. Yeah, Geef jump medium punch is a good button too. I gotta use more of this. This is Geef's longest horizontal range button. So if I like jumping medium kick because it, like, hits so damn deep, this thing hits as far away as anything Geef can do. So if you need, like, a little bit of range, it can be pretty nice. And as an air-to-air like this too, it covers, like, a huge amount of horizontal space in the air, right? So pretty good. Get headbutted, nerd. Okay. Okay. Owie. Oh, we blocked the overhead? He's just too good. I can't do that shit. Matchup's unwinnable unless you're godlike. I see. I could, of course. Yes, I would say, even right here, by the way, like, even when she does this backflip option, which is, like, the quote-unquote safe option, if Geef is buffering the OD board, he'll get her while, oh, yeah, actually, yeah, again, Street Fighter 6, amazing. Let me show you. I can show instead of tell. Do your thing, yeah. Switch to player control. I'm pretty sure, anyway. Oh, wait. Maybe I should switch to player control after he actually blocks it. There you go. Oopsie. Oh, TK. Hold on. Maybe I switched too late now. It's like I'm trying to buffer it, and it's okay. Hold on. Let's just go a little bit further back here to when she sort of right here. That should be a little. That's a little later, I think. Yeah, I think that's a little later. I can TK a little easier out of this. I could have sworn I labbed this out and it works. I don't know if it's a timing problem on my part or if it's actually, like, spaced differently somehow. I could have sworn he can OD her out of this. Maybe it hit, like, at a higher angle. Hold on. Because I promise I labbed even her backflipping out like this and it works, but maybe it doesn't work all the time. I could be tripping. Certainly. Also, that works, which is, I keep getting that on accident, and that's working, which I definitely wouldn't have expected. And not you can do too much off of that, but yeah, like, that's interesting. You know. Dude, I swear this can work. I wonder if it is like a spacing thing. If he had on, like, a later frame of this. So that kind of did it from round start distance. You know what? Let's add it to things to lab. Hold on. Things to lab. Geef OD borscht on him backflip. I can see because I've done it once and it's worked before, but there might be, like, situations that make it so it can't. Spacings or timings or something on how she hits that. Or I'm just, like, having some weird struggles taking player control. By the way, once again, oh my god. Stand light kick, man. She's dead. Bonk. Stand light kick, man. Shit goes insane. Indeed. Bullshit. I like this. Fully charged heavy punch. Interesting. Ow. 3 lights, nothing. Trying to see if they try to escape the reset, I guess. They don't want to commit to anything. The chop there is interesting. The stand light punch. Look, he's the first one to kind of represent that. I wonder if that's. And I've only ever seen him do it against Kimberly too. I wonder if that's, like, partially, like, I'm trying to check some Kimberly stuff. Dude, stand light kick, man. I'm telling you, he's #1 on the list for sure. Okay, ow. Level 3. CA, in fact, dare I say. makes sense, right? It's like the only way the Kim can win this at this point. They gotta get a bunch of damage on him, get that buff, you know, get the drive gauge advantage. It's not the time to save your meter circuit. Oh, in fact, it might just won them the round, right? I don't think he's dead, but he's not in a great spot. Yep. See that CA, man, made a big difference. Again, it's the damage, it's the buff, it's the move speed from the buff, it's the drive gauge difference. Sure. He is doing fully charged heavy punch, more than I'd expect him to. It's a new one. Whoa, okay, sure. 2 fighting game masters refusing to give up the neutral. Whatever you say, big dog. Owie. Crouch light punch again, by the way, another appearance. What happened here? How did you? Why'd you get hit by those? What? I guess they feared SPD after this, right? Yeah, I guess so, because they tried to backdash, it looks like? Yeah, it was back, right? Yeah, they thought he was going to SPD. And they got called out by it. I mean, once again, the glory of stand light kick, right? Stand light kick being a gapless, light drive rush extender. Whoa, that looks really weird. Right? Normally you have, you got the whole effect filter on it. You can pause the game in some very strange ways in the replay. The model is just being bare like this, and the level, this looks real strange. Cool. Okay. Sure, man. Whatever you say. New. It does seem like a lot, like he's gotten a lot of, like this definitely so far does seem like more of a defensively minded idea against Kimberly here, right? Like it's like he is in neutral even. Like he got a lot of whiff punishing going on, right? He's getting sort of a lot of value out of that, I think. More so than like trying to run Kimberly down, which makes sense. I feel like Kimberly probably does benefit more from being on top of you than you do from being on top of her. In many ways. So I can see the vision for sure. Yeah, fishing for perfect parry, of course. As we've been talking about. Oh yeah, if she does that landing option, you can't borscht her. But every option besides that, even the backflip, to my understanding, you can. And that landing option is -3, so just put her in just another 50-50. Hello, Ash. How's it going? Ow. 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 Wait, what? Wait, what does this confirm? Knee? Into drive rush knee into health stat. Huh? How plus is he here? I guess knee is like... Get how plus knee is on hit. Like 4 baseline? He's plus 9 here, so he has more than enough for the health stab. Health stab, and then it's just... I mean, it's just normal stuff from there, yeah. But... Yeah, drive rush knee into health stab. Interesting. My team just got eliminated from Clover Clash? Oh, so true. Hope you had a good time. Clover Clash can be a very fun experience if you've got a vibing team. Drive rush after her, interesting. Okay, I've got to test it again. I might just be embarrassing myself now, but like, you can fucking man, you can borscht this shit, can't you? Am I losing it? Am I losing it? I promise I tried that and it worked before. Huh? When I labbed it out, did I put like a delay in my backflipping? Because I could have sworn this shit works. Maybe I am insane. Maybe I am a monster, man. Maybe I just completely fucked it up. It doesn't seem to work. It was fun. It's good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, maybe I'm just a madman. Maybe I'm like, I've gaslit myself. Could have sworn you could do that shit though. Could have sworn. Did they buff it in the? Because the labbing I'm talking about is before the patch where they gave Kimberly all her buffs. But I'm pretty sure the only thing. Okay, hold on. No, we're going deep into the fucking mines. Don't mind me. That patch really did that to Kimberly. The only thing they changed about that like kick is they made it do more drive gauge damage. You know, they didn't like make the recovery on it different or anything like that. Which patch was the one that buffed Kimberly? It was a December one, right? Where she got no. Wasn't it? Yeah. The minor balance patch? Yeah, that's the one. Right? right here. So Kim, she got, yeah, this. Reduce the hurt box on the feet. On hits, players can now input buffer 13 frames before recovery ends. I don't think, yeah. Unless this applies to all the follow-ups too? Yeah, I don't know. We can lab it out. I don't know if, because again, the labbing that I'm referring to, I'm like, oh, this works, this works. This was before Kimberly got buffed. So maybe it doesn't work anymore, or maybe it never worked and I'm stupid. We'll see. Is me realize I need to learn the fairy matchup? Yup. The character is rare, but she is very specialized. So you do have to learn how to fight against her, certainly. If you, or at least, if you don't know how to fight against her and you run into her, things are going to be bad. Also, aren't you on your fairy arc? I guess that's fair, though. I don't know if it'll give a matchup on Ladiva. I kind of do, but like, it took me a while to learn it, for sure. It's a very slow approach to fighting Kimberly, right? That is definitely seems to be like I sort of had an idea that it definitely seemed like you wanted to play this more defensively, and that seems to be correct, right? I think okay. Real quick, previous scene. Is it not more damage to Jackhammer here? He does how much off of this? 2789. I think I saw. Right, it was for a second there. You see it flash on screen for like a millisecond. Yeah, 2789, right? You can see it before the UI disappears. So I'm pretty sure that in this exact case, right, if he just holds it here, I think it's more damage than 2789 because the minimum scaling on level 2 is higher than on level 1 and on that hell stab that he did, right? Wanted the flashy finish? Also fair, also possible. 2789 versus, no, 2337. I'm just wrong. Okay. Oh, because, yeah, look, I thought we were more... We're starting at 42%. I lied. If this combo was longer, yes. But we're starting at 42%. We're not, like, fully scaled yet. Also, would this have killed? Oh. I mean, when I say this, I mean just doing level 2 and level 1. Obviously, the health stab's more damage, but it's so much more of a pain in the ass. 2789 versus 2589. Yeah, it does do more damage, obviously, to sneak the health stab in, but he still could have killed with the simpler combo. Interesting. No, not end replay. No! I wanted to end the replay, the player, okay, it's fine. Was that the end of the game, actually? It might have been. It might have been the end, actually, now that I think about it. I think I should have ended replay there. That was the end of the last round, right? I think so. Yeah, he won right there. Yeah, I'm stupid. Okay. We should have ended replay. After all. Yes, okay, yeah. I thought there was more to the to that game. There was not. Let's watch one more, and then we can try and I can see if I'm losing my mind over that T-Sen kick of hers, or if it actually just was never punishable, or if it maybe still is in some cases. We'll see. Let's watch one more here and see. So far, the big takeaway definitely is that you do like Geef is not really rushing Kimberly down, right? It's kind of the opposite. Like Geef actually does want to play this seemingly a lot more defensively. Looking for whiff punishes and things like that. Playing more reactively. Oh. See? Obviously, like, yeah, once you get your knockdown, you're Zangief. But, like, in the neutral, you don't want to be the guy holding forward, I don't think. Okay. Rest in peace, Kimberly. Mrs. Burley. Maybe it was for emotional damage? No, it turns out it actually was pretty necessary to get the extension there. German rap. Playing over this replay. Ooh, EX Lariat still hits from there, and getting the later hit means you're even more plus, actually. Right? The motto is lose, lose. My motto is win, win. Interesting. And drive rushing after her there is certainly something. Punish counter. Hold on a minute. Oh, interesting. If she doesn't do an aerial out of that, you got a punish counter on that. That's certainly something. That's like better than the borscht, actually, even if the borscht does work. Right? Like in this exact case, that's like better Oki than the borscht too, right? Like off of her doing this. I don't even know if we... Again, I promise this used to work. Maybe it doesn't anymore. Maybe the one time that I labbed it out, I made a mistake and I... Oh, see, yeah, okay. It works off certain timings or spacings, right? I mean, that's 3K. Whereas doing what he did, which is that... Oh, you have to do it quicker, I bet. Oh, Xbox game bar. No, not like this. He did... This purple Geef color is kind of rad. This is what you get for reaching... Is it... Do you have to reach a certain rank with people to unlock these new skins? Or is it a... you have to just play a certain amount of games or something? Oh, the timing on it's kind of weird, huh? Because if you hit her too early, you get the force knockdown. If you're too late, she blocks. Yeah. I mean, this right there, that is less damage and, like, not really that much Oki, but it's one less drive bar at the very least. And you can also, off that, you can do, like, some funny stuff. They can always try to do something like that or something, right? Oh, no, I guess not. Yeah, so, I mean, it's a little bit less damage, but it's one drive bar instead of two compared to this, I suppose. This is the mental damage, though. Have you considered this is mental damage? Okay. Let's go from here. I am glad that it turns out I'm not insane, and that does work. But it is, again, off only maybe certain certain spacings or timings or something. Who knows? If she hits you, like, closer up with it. Whereas I like the idea of dry rushing after her to chase her as well, right? So true. Perfect parry scaling for sure, but at a certain point, this has minimum scaling. And by the way, like this is being flashy, right? Because like there really is, like, as soon as like this happens, like if she's in the yellow, the minimum damage that CA can do is 2650. She's already dead to CA. In fact, she wasn't dead to CA before the Hell Stab hit her, but yeah, like as soon as the Hell Stab hits here, especially the EX Lariat coming in, doing an extra like 200, he was dead like right away. You could have done probably EX Lariat into level 3 right away as a punish. You might could have even done level 3 as a punish right away, but I don't quite think so. This was some fancy. She's dead by like a lot here. They were like another 1000 HP or something. No. Okay. So I mean, we also got kind of hit two birds with one stone there, right? On the one hand, the Borscht does work. We know that now. On the other, we also found another potential answer to her backflipping out of that the Hisen kick there, right? Cool. Yeah, and again, it seems like with Kimberly, the plan definitely seems more so to be, you know, be careful. Don't be so aggressive, right? Focus more on like keeping her out and whiff punishing and stuff like that in neutral. And then, you know, once you get your knockdowns, you go through and you do your Zangief nonsense. I guess let's take a look at Kobe on here. Let's see if he does anything different in this. We've been watching that Pongi fella quite a lot. Let's see if the approach here is any different. Kobeon does have his cock out in this skin, so that's quite something. Interesting. Certainly an interesting start to the round. Huh. Doing the second chop after the first one on block there is I guess a call out, because it could be punishable. Maybe not from that spacing. He's -6. JMK, sure. Just love me some JMK. Good block on the overhead. I mean, that's just some godlike shit. She's dead. Nice. He is kind of beating the shit out of her, huh? He is kind of taking a different approach. Like, he is seemingly playing much more aggro. Oh, good. Check. They gave Zangief bulge, but Guile's completely flat in his skin-tight outfit. I got bad news. Yeah, this thing is like, I don't know how minus it is, but it's hard to wheel kick in my experience. Right? I think he's like -24 or something? 25, yeah. So wheel kick being 22 frames, you can miss that buffer pretty easily. For the flashy, the level 2 end of the round with Jackhammer, I will hold forward or back for the modified Jackhammer. Just doing like straight Jackhammer does the most damage is the thing, right? So like if you do the modified Jackhammers, you get positioning, but you lose damage. You know what? Actually, like this is we can use replay review for or replay takeover for not its intended purpose here. If I just level 2 on wake up, I can show you. Oh, he's already done the drive reversal. Okay, let's go a little bit further back. Ah, he's already doing it. Okay, fine. I mean, they don't do anything from. Oh, I'm stupid. It's because I'm controlling the Kimberly. Oops. Never mind. Never mind. I didn't realize I was hitting P1 control. P2 character. Right. If I do this, this does bonk 3160 versus. Oh, level 2, please. Oh, level 2, please. Oh, level 2, please. Hold on. Like, I gotta time it out with. Can I buffer while it's taking control? I don't think so. Ah! Okay, hold on. There you go. If I do the modified jackhammers, 3060, right? And I think the backwards one also does 3060, or maybe even less. I can't remember. The backwards one might even do less because the side swap is pretty fancy on it. Wait. Oh god. Ah! No! I did just churn there. This thing is I'm trying to churn without heading to the 720. There you go. The backwards one does 3060. Yeah. So you lose 100 damage for not doing the proper jackhammer. Is why you might not want to do that. Ow. Ah. Usually the only time you want to do the back jackhammer, since like you have the side swap off doing the regular one anyways, and you it does more damage, is like Rashid level 2. If it'll like get you away from the tornado, you want to do that. Or if I actually want to do the forward jackhammer there, probably. The tornado's probably coming at you. Okay. A little bit of EX Lariat, never hurt nobody. Yeah, I do like the Spine Buster. That regular throw, we started to incorporate a little bit into our game plan. It's worked out a lot. Bit of a hedge, a slightly safer option than command grabbing all the time. This is a punish, isn't it? Yeah, it's -6. That's a 6-frame startup. That is, you're just fucking dead, madame. Owie. CA, it's -6. Yeah, that shit works. He seems a little more aggressive actually against the Kimberly, but I mean, not like to an extreme. Like he's definitely. I think it's still there's a little bit like a lot more. There's still an emphasis on like checking her on the way in and stuff. But I think Kobayan is playing a little bit more aggressively than this Pongi fellow was. Okay, cool. Still good to know. These are. Let's try and find like a completely new Geef and a completely new character and see if we can get any new perspective here. Probably lost potential matches messing around like that. I mean, it's a 100 damage difference, and if it's like fully scaled, it's a 40 damage difference. So it's not like it's not the sun in the sky, but it is. You know, there is no unless you want the positioning, there is no reason to not end in the regular jackhammer. Let's see. How do we do this? I mean, I guess I don't care about the character anymore. So let's just go any. And again, let's try and get a completely different Geef and a completely different matchup that we haven't seen so far. Yeah, we could do this. This coupon fella versus JB. Oh, well, I lost him. Hold on. Well, I guess let's find something. I want to find a new Geef and a new matchup. Pongi fella we watched a bunch of. Let's try not. Same thing with Kobayan. We've seen a few things from him. Neff Destroyer versus Noah the Prodigy. I don't know who the hell Neff Destroyer is. Is this Snake Eyes? Because is it? Maybe. Because Snake Eyes does he does cause Nephew some trouble in the regional events a lot, doesn't he? This might be Snake Eyes. Whoever it is, let's watch them fight Noah here and see how this goes. Sexo is their is the clan.
Show me everything you have. Let me have some fun.
Okay, let's see.
Round 1.
Trying to get as much of a large sample size as I can of different Geefs, right? To see what they're all doing. It's Ludi Lou? Who's Ludi Lou? I'm unfamiliar, unfortunately. By the way, immediately, but again, that's what I'm talking about. Like, the reason I want to look at so many different Geefs is to see what they're all doing, and guess what they're all doing is stand leg kick. Ow. Coupon's a monster? Yeah, no, I wanted to watch one of his too. We just, I lost him in the shuffle. We'll definitely watch one of his after. Okay. Yeah, stand medium punch on defense. Second guy who's done this. Also, interesting idea if someone's trying to space you out on the corner, I suppose, right? Oh boy. I mean, the snow guy's pretty good if you were unaware, so it does happen. Not bad. Yeah, stand leg kick is definitely like the biggest takeaway, which is good. That I think the biggest problem that we've already kind of identified. We already knew we need to be doing more stand leg kick. We just weren't focusing on it too hard. But I think I'm gonna start focusing on it a little bit harder now. What was that? Why the stomp there? It's a frame kill? I guess so, because you're off the hard knockdown. You're plus 32 off this throw? How goes it here? What's going on, man? You're plus. We're watching some Geef replays, trying to figure some stuff out. You're plus 32 off that. They're hard knockdowns, so they can't back tech. Are you plus 32 actually? Is it more on the hard knockdown? I guess it should still be plus 32, right? It'll say right here. Oh, it doesn't say because it hates me. I think it is plus 32 off that spine buster. This is 28. So now he's plus 4 and he tries to go for the meaty throw. That makes sense. Huh. Hey, I like that idea. It's a frame kill. Ow. Ow. Sure. That's a frame kill? Yeah, I was trying to figure out the math on it. Seems so. Oh, man. He's alive. That's horrible news. This is going to evade it, though. Yeah, good stuff. Oh! Sure. Happens. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, he fucked it up. Did not get the perfect. Luke things. Oh, nice reaction. God damn. Okay, okay. Sure. Yeah, someone I don't do... Frank gives you a plus 5, yeah, because he's plus 32. That's a 28 frame animation. He'll be plus 4, I think, which is good because then you hit the throw on the first frame. It might be plus 33. You might be right. I think it is plus 33 because it's plus 33 because Geef's back to forward dash is 22 frames, and you're plus 11 usually after. So no, yeah, you're right. It's plus 5. Still, your throw has 3 active frames, so it'll still hit meaty. That's all well and good. Perfect grab meaty for you. Yeah, you can only do it off the hard knockdown there, because otherwise those back tech and you'll be fucked. But yeah, if you can get a punish counter spine buster, it's a good idea. Or if you're in the corner, I suppose. Sure. Ow. Ow. This is a little miserable. Yeah, that crouching light punch on defense, right? Crouching light punch and standing medium punch on defense seem pretty big. Owie. Let's wrap this up. I think you can just skip the CAs by just like hit the next seam button like that. Alright, let's keep going here. Also, I did not realize that Noah got to the first on MR again. Okay, cool. So that was that first one here. Let's keep going. You got 2 MR for that. It gets so hard to climb when you're high up there. Watch this one too. Show me everything you have. Show me everything you have. Sexo. Yeah, see, like, yeah, this is why I like stand leg. Punish counter, crouching leg kick can only get as much, right? Okay. Ow. Ow. Happens. Happens. I love getting throw looped, me and the boys. Losing our entire HP bar to throw loops. This isn't gonna kill, is it? Oh my god! Hey, they did buff that DDT, right? It does more damage now. I didn't think his ass was dead there, I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, cool. Ow, ow, ow. Sure. It's a hell of a DDT you got there, brother. You don't really get, to my understanding, you don't get anything off the stand leg kick like this, unless, at least in terms of like an actual combo, unless you get a counter hit or a punish counter. I'm not really sure what you do off like a regular hit stand leg kick like that. I guess you eat it like the same way as if it got blocked, basically. You just get to run some 50-50 pressure off this drive rush cancel, right? You either do this or you SPD them. I can see that. I can see that. Oh, good check. Yeah, checking drive rush with that stand medium punch seems pretty good too, right? You get the guaranteed counter hit, aka the guaranteed conversion off the target combo. Seems good. Ah, wait. Doo-doo-doo. Love that Geef perfect animation, as always. Actually, hit confirming the regular counter hit's gonna be pretty tough, but if you get it on like a drive rush check or something, it could be pretty consistent. A little bit more drive reversal usage outside, like, the only time I ever drive reversal is like on wake up too. But it definitely is not a bad thing to just use more often, right? So they gave Geef like a pretty good defensive option. An okay defensive option. It's better than nothing, so I should use it more. It's not a Midos reversal, right? I mean, it's not an OD reversal by any means, but it's got its uses. Something like that, yeah, this like Luke charge heavy punch where it's like it's very plus if you block it, but it also has a lot of recovery. It could be a pretty good spot, pretty good landing zone for something like that. Noah in burnout. Who else is surprised? Yeah, parrying a lot more stuff like that too. I think like, because like, you know, you can't DI this back obviously because he's just gonna level 3 you. I think a lot of the time I do end up just like blocking these. Like this is partially he's like trying to fish for the perfect parry here. He doesn't get it. But, like, you know, you can't get thrown. Like once you see this happening, like there's no way he's gonna stop it and throw you or anything, right? So you might as well, because you either get the perfect parry, which is great, you kill him here if you do that, or you just get a bunch of drive gauge back, right? You get like half a bar back here. So there's stuff like that, like, you know, like Ryu's like heavy Hashigeki and stuff like that too, for example. Like big reactable moves where you're like, I don't really feel like challenging this. Instead of just blocking it, I should try to parry it. Sand blessed. Ooh, I like the jab there, right? To try and get him to level 2. Obviously, like, you know, Geef level 2ing through your Sandblast and killing you is a real scary proposition here. So that, like, this is not for Geef, but like that little Luke jab fake there, yeah. Let's just try and catch him. Try and make him second guess his reactions. But once again, by the way, dude, stand leg kick. Just what a guy, huh? What a guy this stand leg kick guy is. Pocket sand, so true. And I guess you can just autopilot. Let me go take a look at something. Pocket sand. Let me go take a look at something here. Can you just autopilot crouch medium punch out of stand leg kick regardless? That seemed to be what that Neff Destroyer individual was doing. So like if you get a counter hit or a punish counter, you get a combo. If you don't, I suppose it's probably still like your turn, right? They can't mash on that, can they? After that big punch, is Luke punishable? No, he's actually plus. But what you can do is it's not cancelable into anything other than level 3. So if he doesn't have 3 bars of super and you see it, just DI him. He'll die. If he does have 3 bars of super, you saw the Geef was trying to like perfect parry it, basically. It becomes the safest way to try and deal with it. At that point, it is just, I mean, you can also interrupt it as on startup and stuff like that, but it becomes a little bit harder to fuck with when he's got those 3 bars of super. Okay, so wait. Yeah, on regular hits here. So, yeah, so I mean, first off, on block, That -6, but I haven't been able to SPD. Am I stupid? Are you sure it wasn't Gief who was -6? I could have sworn that thing. I've been treating that thing like it's plus. I'm pretty sure it's plus. Hold on. Let's get Luke in here, I guess. No, not through here. Where? Here he is. Luke. It's like, it's heavy knuckle, isn't it? He just charges that shit up. Yeah, he's +4. Right? And if I get the perfect, it's probably more plus. Yeah, he's +4. So no. I think you're looking at something else. The frames that pop up on that are pretty silly sometimes. But like if he doesn't have level 3, or if you don't think he's gonna be able to have the wherewithal to cancel into level 3, when you see this, like every time you can just DI him, right? And he dies. He's completely stuck here. If he sees you DIing and he hits the DI and he's got level 3, he can cancel it into level 3 and kill you. At which point, you know, again, your safest option is probably more so to like try and fish for a perfect parry on this. Again, worst case, even if you don't get the perfect parry, you still get some of your drive gauge back and stuff. Right? But yeah, that's kind of the idea. It's something I gotta get more used to too, right? It's just like the general timing for a perfect parry, like what a perfect parry feels like on different moves. But I really don't parry at all as of right now, and it's a big issue in what I'm doing, certainly. But also, oh well, I was talking about something else. This. So, I guess first off, I want you to on block. I want you to OD reversal. OD rising uppercut. And on damage, I want you to do it too. Not lights. OD rising uppercut. Okay. So now, yeah, on block you do that. So yeah, this, to my understanding, yeah, is gapless, right? There's no way for him to do it. This is not, yeah. So you can't autopilot it. Well, on block, it's different. On block, you can block or hit confirm it at least. But like, you know, if it hits him though, we have a little bit more in the way of plus frames. Can I do this? No, I can't. Okay. I mean, there is, I think, still like, so he can do that, but at the very least, I'm pretty sure he can't like mash here. There's not that big of a gap, I don't think. Like if I make him do like a light punch. Right. Oh, his light punch is 7 frames? Crouching light punch, probably? Is this 4-framer then? Yeah, okay. So if I now do this... Oh, oopsie. This... Yeah, so you can't mash out of it. You can't DP out of it. But yeah, so like that's true all the time, right? On regular hits, you get like you have a frame trap, and on counter hit or punish counter, it's a true combo, right? So that's, we don't have to worry about that at all. Like on regular counter, it combos straight up, which obviously means that it does the same thing on punish counter as well, right? Notably, on regular hits here, can I SPD here? Yeah, I guess so, because if I can do this, this is slower, right? So yeah, on hits here, you always get something, right? I did it too early there, but you get the idea. You always get something off this, right? And then on block is more so where you have to do this into... This thing is... Oh, wait, hold on. Stop doing that, please. You are +3, so you're +1 on drive rush, yeah. So if we do this, +1 is actually... okay, I didn't know that. That's... I saw someone do an SPD after that. I guess if you can maybe space it a little bit to where like a... Yeah, I guess that's what it is, right? Because like +1 is not a 50-50, right? +1's like if we're +1 and we have him do block reversal and we make him crouch a light punch again, right? And I try to SPD here, so if I do like this, he'll win, right? Because I'm +1, which essentially means the SPD is a 4-frame instead of a 5-frame. His 4-frame is also obviously a 4-frame. So when a strike and a throw hit on the same frame, the strike wins. But I guess more so what you're doing is probably something like this. Hold on. There's like probably a spacing where like you're trying to spacing trap the button. I'm not sure if you really can reasonably get that though. Maybe in the corner somewhere? Like from like a max distance sort of deal here? No, not really, huh? Yeah, so I mean, you could do this, and there's definitely spacings here where you can make funny things happen. Where he can't retaliate probably, right? Exactly, right? Like there, we're +1, and if he does that, we kill him, right? So like I can see the vision there, but off of this, I'm not so sure. Yeah, it just because you have to be close enough for that to hit in the first place. I'm not so sure there's a spacing trap angle here. you know? Something to think about, but it does not seem so. Wait. Yeah, not really, huh? Not from any ranges where this hits, anyway. Yeah. That's something the reason I bring that up is because in this little notepad of things that I'm writing down here, I did mention stand leg kick blocked into drive rush into crouch leg kick blocked into SPD. This is kind of real, but not really now that I realize it. Because I did not realize this is only +1 on drive rush, which means, yeah, unless you're spacing trapping, you're going to lose to any 4-framer here. So yeah, this, not really my favorite. You can just mash on this, as it turns out. I mean, obviously you can frame trap them with like your own 4-framer, but it's not it's not really a guess in the same way that, like, you know, this is, where you have to jump or you die, basically. Okay, sure. Let's go back into the mines, back into the replay mines. Do. I wanna go see if I can see anything from that coupon individual. Then maybe we'll play a tiny bit of ranked to end off here. Bomb, replay list, search. There you go. One of them has got to be Zangief. One of the rest of them could be any. Let's make sure they're master. This little search thing for replays is very nice, I will say. Like, for a second, I was like, I wish you could, like, sort by, like, the higher rank masters as well, but you can basically kind of do that. If you just hit sort here and then go league descending, it'll sort by MR even within master, so it's fine. Yeah, so let's watch this. You know, we were trying to watch some Cammy versus Zangief earlier. They played a lot of games back to back. Goddamn. Let's watch a couple of them here. Coupon versus Moss HD and see how that looks. Beginning operation. And they'll go fight 700 Mize in ranks back to back. They do that that second. This is the second person I've seen do this, where they'll do the second chop even on block, right? Which is certainly interesting. Because this, I mean, this thing is -6 if it's blocked, but I guess from some spacings, even if that gets blocked from where he was right there, nothing, like, you're not really gonna be able to do much, right? So I guess, yeah, from some spacings, doing that second one is probably not such a bad idea. And if it does frame trap, or even if it doesn't, even if they try to jump, the second chop into the third chop are guaranteed. You don't need a combo or a counter or a punish counter or a drive rush or anything, like you do to get the first one to go into the second one. You're finished. Okay. Owie. Perish, I fear.
Right. Who's next?
Dude, she has like a 15 pack. It's crazy. The definition on it's wild. Okay. EX Lariat, really? Works better than I thought. Okay. Yep. Jesus. My health bar. Save me. Overhead shirt. Stomp City. This guy uses the love for plus frames. Has he been stomping him? I've somehow, if he's been stomping a bunch, I've missed it actually. Oh. Move, not love? Okay, I was gonna say, what's the use of the love? Owie. Ow. Oh, I guess, because, yeah, the first one is the first one's like +2 or something, right? I've been, like, maybe my brain just filters out Zangief stomping. Hold on. Let me take a closer look. I think you might lose this one too, but it happens.
Beginning operation.
This is quite the conversion. My god. Save me. Double save me. Is that really a call out on the sweep? Pretty wild. Okay. Get back thrown, nerd. Dare I say. Nice. Yeah, I guess like also just heavy punching on your minus frames sometimes. Again, not the fully charged one, but like a partial charge is probably not a bad idea. You can kind of like soars it a little. Oh, command grab whiffed. Yeah. Good crouch, good crouch. Obviously, if you crouch, you can overhead you, but. Большой победа. Anything special about this? I guess yeah, that's the stand light punch I'm not really too used to seeing, but interesting. She's not dead here, unfortunately. She is burnt out. So it's a pretty good place to use it. Bonk. Makes it very it makes it very hard for him to lose this round. I think there was a more guaranteed kill there, no? Let me check something here. I think off that stand leg kick, if he lariats, she dies. No, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's check. I love the fucking replay system in this game. It's so good. It's so easy to navigate. It's got every feature you fucking could ever want. It's amazing. Bonk, 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 bonk. All right, right. Like say it's like, does he leg kick here? Yeah. Like right off of this. Can't he like? Oh god, wait. Nope. I don't wanna. Maybe he's already inputted the DI by that point. Let's go back. Off the drive rush, and we'll do the drive rush leg kick ourselves. Okay, or there, that works too. No. Ah. Okay. Hold on. There you go. Here. Switch. Do this. Yeah. Okay. So that like, because it does. I forget how much exactly. 297. Huh? Okay. So yeah, she was even. Lariat does less chip damage if they're crouching, right? But it will still do some amount, and she was low enough on health there. Yeah, because I think she could have tried to super. She could have tried to super out of this DI. Could she not have? Now, the round is still very hard for her to win from that standpoint. But, like, this is... As soon as she blocks that leg kick, she's actually just 100% guaranteed dead, right? Okay, cool. Let's watch one more here before we go. They played so many. I actually forget which ones we've seen, which ones we haven't. I think it was at 1700 when we watched. Let's watch this one. I think. The one we saw him win, he was at like 1680 something. This heavy punch stuff is like a potential wish punish, man. It works really well, right? Because again, it's like one of those things where even if they do connect with you, you can potentially armor through it. And even if they block it, it's safe. Like, yeah, the reset, I do love that as well. I'm right there with you. Ah, ha ha ha. They added a GM rank? Yeah, so there's High Master, there's Master, High Master, Grand Master, Ultimate Master, and then Legend is still the same thing. It's like the top 500 MR players or whatever. Okay, there's 3 different stratifications now. I think it's... Oh god, what was... It was, They tweeted out the thresholds, and I forget now what they are. It's like 1600, 1800, 2000 or something? Or no? Because he's at 17. Because High Master is the lowest one of the new ones. He's at 1700 sub. And maybe it's like... It's not 15, 17, 19, is it? It looks like this one started at 17 because he was High Master in the last one we watched. I like the wheel kicks and burnout, right? Definitely something to think about. A lot easier to make that shit safe. She's still minus after that, huh? Makes sense. That's why she DP'd after. It did not kill, though. The Zangief HP. Yeah, see, the stand light punch is interesting. I want to take a look at that. Why... You know, why stand light punch? Let's see. Also, yeah, no one. The legend ranks are not high enough for like Ultimate Master to even exist right now. But yeah, it definitely seems like Grandmaster starts at 1700, right? Yeah. And then High Master. And yeah, Ultimate again. I think Legend just isn't high enough for Ultimate Master to even be a thing. Because like if you had like 1900 MR or whatever it is, you'd already be Legend. So because the reset did like just happen. Interesting. Okay, I want to take a look at the stand light punch guy. That's like the final thing to maybe try and add to things to potentially look at, incorporating into our game. List. Wait, no, I'll read. After this. What's the point of this guy? I guess he's a little bigger probably than what's the benefit of this guy versus like stand light kick, for example? Right? Like it's a damn big light, right? I guess he's plus on block baseline. Yeah, like stand light kick is bigger, right? But he's plus on block baseline, whereas stand light kick is not. He's definitely bigger than like he's bigger than like this guy, which makes sense. He's a frame slower. What about on hits? Right. Plus 4, 0. I see. Okay, yeah, he's more plus on hits, right? This one obviously even more so, but it's smaller, right? So like off of this, like on regular hits, you get you can't quite get that, huh? Can you really not? Seems a little wrong. I guess not. I guess he's not got enough recovery frames. But you can probably do what can you get on regular hit? Oh, we saw a hell stab? I think it was just this, right? Was it? Yeah, because I mean, when are you canceling this? You're canceling it on the first frame, so you're getting 2 active frames back. So you're instead of plus 4, you're plus 6. You're getting 9 recovery frames back. So you are instead of plus 6, you're plus 15. And then, yeah, so you need something that's 15 frames or less with the drive rush, right? Which like you can cancel the drive rush on frame 7, right? Frame 8. Frame 8. So yeah, frame 8 out of a cancel. So you need something that is 7 frames or less. So why doesn't this work? Or I guess no, you actually do need 6 frames or less. Yeah, so the only thing you can get is that. Which like you can do that too. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I guess he's plus on block, right? Is the big thing. He's plus on block. I guess he's also more plus on hits. Like even just doing like this into like that is more viable. I see. Okay. Let's play a little bit of ranked. We'll play like 30 minutes of ranked or something to finish off. I'm a little EP today, which is why we haven't actually played any. But let's try and play some ranked. And again, focus on stand light kick in particular. I think that's the one thing that is like just permeating everything, right? Is that the stand light kick guy? We definitely need to be using a lot more of him, especially for like footsie kind of situations where we try to punish something. I've been trying to punish people with like crouching medium kick and shit, and it's just not the way. Let me drink some water first, though. Oh, it's 16, 17, 18, huh? Okay. I thought there was a... Yeah, I thought there was more of a separation between these. Okay, so yeah, so 1600 MR is High Master, 1700 is Grandmaster, 1800 is Ultimate Master. Gotcha. And then, yeah, Legends. I think, again, right now, Ultimate Master does not exist, basically, because the Legend threshold is not high enough yet. So if you're at 1800 MR, you basically are Legend. You're one of the top 500 for now. That'll change quickly as the season goes on, but it's because the reset recently happened. Cool. So we don't get reset to 1500 right away anymore either, right? I mean, by our MR, we were, like, hovering around, like, we were hovering around 15, so we probably should get reset to 15. But you get reset depending on where you ended off previously, no? Oh, so we actually don't have any yet. It'll happen, I guess, when we win or lose our first match. Let's see here. I've been trying to... So we watch a lot of replays. I want to use a little bit more stand light kick in my neutral in general, where possible. And more of this guy as well. Stand medium punch, right? I think so. It's a big one. Yep. Really good for checking drive rushes, too, because you got the guaranteed counter hit off the drive rush check, which means you get the guaranteed combo off the target combo, right? It'll link because you need the counter hit to do so. Counter hit, punish counter, or drive rush. Oh, tried to heavy punch that. Not quite. Oh, wait, flash kick, by the way. Oh, drive rush overhead. So true, bestie. My bad. He is burnt, which is not as big of a deal for Guile, but still nice for us. I can do this, and he's just dead. Yep, exactly. Let's not do anything crazy. Even buffer the SPD, just make sure he goes straight to hell. How's Zangief practice going? That's a new one. Not bad. We watched a lot of replays. I have a whole notepad of things. Actually, I'll show it maybe right after this. Of things that I want to work on. We're not going to do everything at once, obviously. That's a great way to overwhelm yourself and actually get worse. But we have some very constructive things to work on, I think, to try and emulate some of our betters. Notably, and right now, immediately, are these two guys, using more of these two buttons. Big fan of them. Oh, okay, maybe I shouldn't be throwing them out mid-match, but you get the idea. I mean, like, throwing them out for, like, illustrative purposes mid-match. We should definitely be throwing them out mid-match, though. Oh, yeah, more heavy punch too, but we'll worry about him maybe a little later. You are recovered. I didn't do this fast enough. Oopsie. I didn't really believe in the buffer, and yeah, here I am dying for it. Oh, not yet. Not dead entirely. Now I am. Does Zangief feel any different this patch? What patch? There was not a balanced patch recently. Was there? Was there a patch that came out with Mai? Was it meaningful? There was a huge one in December, the minor balance patch, quote unquote. But was there a big balance patch came with Mai? Am I stupid? If so, I need to fucking read that first. Backdash, sure. Bonk, bonk. Alright. There's a bug fix patch, probably didn't affect Geef at all. Yeah, see, so we reset to 1504, yeah, which makes about sense, right? Like, it'll reset you to a lower, Oh, that's totally fair, Platypus. I don't believe... We can check right now. Oh, let me not one done this guy. Oopsie. Yeah, it resets you to a different master rate depending on, like, where you were across the season. So, like, if you were, you know, like, in 2000, you probably reset more to, like, 1700 or something. And if you were, like, in 1200, you probably don't reset to 1500 either. But we actually were basically in 1500, right? So it makes sense that we reset to about 1500. I think we ended the season on, like, 1530 or something. So it does make sense. We gotta punish that target combo. It's a guaranteed SPD for us. He's -5 off that shit. Yes, this Stand Medium Punch guy. Kid named Stand Medium Punch. I really gotta put more respect on the name, I think. Oh. Yeah, not my favorite here, certainly. Oh, I just landed on it. Yep. I did that Lariat too early, but he did drive rush into it. I remember something about patch notes largely being about trades by some characters not being able to KO the other guy. Wait, what? For real? Seems like a weird... I mean, if that is bug fixing, seems like strange bug fixing. But we'll take a look. We'll take a look after this and see if anything that seems somewhat notable happened. Oh, fuck! Okay. My bad. DP. Oh, that kind of counts! In some ways, if you just kind of squint your eyes, weird. Oh, he misses overhead. Cool. Perish. He burned himself out. Horrible news. We are +1 there, so it's not a real 50-50. This, however, is, but he's not dead. It's like, what I wanted to do it a third time, I did. In fact, I was starting to do it, but I didn't get counter hit, but I was thinking about it. Which is why he beat me up like that. Okay, let's take a look at these here patch notes real fast, like. That's a damn good point. Oh, I didn't notice the thing. They added the ability to go to replays, right? I was looking at the December patch just now because I was wanting to see what they changed about Kimberly. But yeah, this is Zangief even in these notes? No, he's... Wait, where's Zangief? Oh, here it is. Okay. So let's see. What happened here? Manon fixed an issue where it was not possible to cancel to super art if this move was parried. Sure. Kimberly fixed an issue where these moves would not KO the opponents in trading hits. Yeah, I guess so. I suppose, huh? Some character guides had replays that didn't play properly. Sure, text is inaccurate due to changes made. It's an update. Drive impact. Fixed issue that caused the input buffer time to be shorter than normal in cases where the attack did not hit the opponent after absorbing a blow with super armor. Sure, okay. Drive reversal. The backward movement parameters of the first frame have been removed to align with how this technique performs for other characters. Impacted characters Kimberly and Blanca. I guess their drive reversals like shifted them back for a frame. They don't anymore. Okay. Oh, and this is okay. This is the perfect parry fix that they put in the last patch. But when they did it last time, they removed the input buffer when you got perfect parried. So now they fixed that, right? Yeah. So this is the same input, the same fix, but hopefully this time they did it, you know, without the game-breaking bug. Sure, seems like bug fixes. Anything for Geef? Fixed an issue where the first frame of a backwards walk during burnout behaved the same as walking forward. Does this mean the Geef could, like, walk back forward, and gain his burnout gauge faster than other people? Interesting. Yeah, it seems like a minor patch. Ever try stand light kick, drive rush cancel, crouch light kick, then hell stab into a conversion? I don't think drive rush crouch light kick is plus enough for that. It's only +4. You can do this though, right? But you'd have to go into like lariat basically if you did that, right? At that point, or you could do that. Oh, because lights can cancel into other lights, right? So you do like you can do that, right? Is what like that off. You'd need a counter hit to do that. And if you got a counter hit, you just do you do this instead, right? But if you have a regular hit, you go bonk, 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 lariats. Oh, well, you should lariat anyway. I think it links, is it not? Yeah, there you go. Goblin to make it so a perfect parry would be rewarded with subsequent damage being counter hit until the combo string ended. Oh no. We don't want to buff perfect parry at all. I think. Me thinks, in my humble opinion, I think perfect parry definitely does not need to do more damage. They've already made it do less drive gauge damage and made you build less meter, and it's already scaled heavily. I think that's fine. I think it does not need perfect parry is already rewarded very heavily by the fact that your opponent basically loses their turn for doing nothing. Doo-doo-doo. Boo-boo. Okay, hello, Kenneth. Stay down. DP, sure. Sure, you rep pod there, I said. Oh, God, I'm trying to use my the stand light kick, fella. He's gonna find some time until we get a feel for his spacing and when he goes crazy with it. DP. Oh, okay, sure. Kenneth, whatever you say. DP. Yep. I learned recently we got Oki off this guy, so I actually am much more willing to just do combos like this. Oh, okay. Because we do get the +29, we actually can't get straight up like 50-50 strike or command grab Oki. So I'm very down for it. Uh-oh. I didn't think he was going to be walking. I thought he was going to be walking back. I tried to space that out. Maybe an unnecessary risk. And by maybe, I mean probably definitely. But, oh, speak of the devil, my SPD input. It doesn't exist. It's okay. It's okay. I guess that's fair. The part of me that likes watching the world burn is fantasies about heavy damage. You can get heavy damage, but off perfect parry, it's a little. You're asking for a little too much, I think. I would not be a fan of this change personally. Get your heavy damage off, you know, your punish counters. That's fine. I got no problem with that. Oh, I didn't charge that. Yeah. I'm trying to use heavy punch, but you gotta charge it up a little bit. I saw a lot of the Geefs using like a lot more just like heavy punch in neutral like that, and right there it actually would have worked. You have to charge it a little bit for it to get any kind of armor on it, right? Which I failed to do in that case. Not fully like that, a little bit. Let's get it. Okay, sure. Oh, I honestly did not think that was gonna hit me immediately like that. It totally did though. DP? No. Perfect parry! Okay, sure. That's different timing than the last aerial I hit him with too. It's unfortunate. Perfect parry is a video game Uno reverse. Yeah, kind of. It certainly feels that way sometimes. Uh-oh. Ow, ow. My bad. Overhead, nice. And it was meaty enough that we got smacked as well. Oh, whoa, okay, sure. So, that was like a perfect parry, like pretty late into the active frames of my move, actually. I wonder if that's why we were relatively safer there. Bonk. I am jumping a little too much, for sure. No, you're not going to catch me trying to defend myself from those allegations by any means. You can, the game will let you drive rush cancel a whiffed lights after that patch they put in way back when. So you got to be a little careful about that, certainly. No, sir. what if we did this? Just to burn you out. You know what I mean? I'd rather save some super gauge and still burn his ass out, personally. No, sir. You're just dead. Nice. Little guaranteed chip set up there. Talking to someone who enjoyed JP in his pre-patch day one form release, he shouldn't have been nerfed at all. What? Okay, I mean, yeah. I guess, I suppose, I promise I'm not even saying this derogatorily, but I suppose if you, like, it seems like game balance is not your priority, cool shit happening is your priority. Is that, like, genuinely, I'm not trying to say that to, like, be insulting. Like, genuinely, from the things you're saying, that seems to be your kind of impression, right? If you're like, if you don't really care for the game to be balanced, you'd rather just, like, cool shit happen, then in which case, that's fair. You know, perfect parry being, like, punish counter, and day one JP being perfectly fine and stuff. Because they did cool shit. Like, and the amnesia combos looked sick. So I could see it from that perspective. If your priority just isn't, you know, having a game that is, like, fair. Again, I say that unironically, like, not in, like, a, you know, you fool kind of way. Everyone's got different things you're looking for out of their fighting game. Whoa, okay, sure thing, buddy. Whatever you say. Oh my lord. He's trying to kill me for real, I shouldn't be surprised this Ken's got good anti-airs. The Shoryu's all he thinks about, man. He dreams about it. He didn't even do OD there, he just did a regular one. And it worked. He's chosen by the Shoryu. Oh. It's not my best work. That's not safe, is it? No, it's not. Sit down, Mr. Kenneth. Yeah. I think he tried to Shoryu my ass again there. Oh. Didn't hold it for quite long enough. But it works out regardless. You join the correct people, go and remove. I don't think I want to remove perfect parry from the game. I'm just saying I think its power level is fine as is. I don't think I want it. If anything, I don't want it buffed, right? If perfect parry is getting changed at all, like you know, it could get like a nerf mayhaps. Oh, this is the first Mai I fought. Alright, fellas, get your gooning out. Marissa sucks. Kind of fair. I don't know what this character does at all, by the way. Like short of what we've seen from the trailers, I haven't seen any gameplay of her since she launched. Oh god, I haven't fought her at all. I haven't played her certainly. So like this is gonna be. I forgot about Mai. I forgot that Mai exists now. It's gonna be a learning experience certainly. He seems to be kind of fast. Okay, so I let her charge the fan there, right? I gotta be watching out for her doing that in block strings. That's probably not real. On Oki there, yeah, I gotta eat that shit. But... oh boy, I'll get through it. That's fine. Yeah, but I have to watch out for her charging the fans and block strings, right? Jordan, get right now, sir. Yep, get your goons ready. Fair enough. Is her drive rush really fast, or is that just me? Her drive rush seems exceedingly fast, no? Like, that seems like a... that Ken's playstyle in the psychic DPs? Yeah. Oh. Oh, that back throw, though. Okay. So that's not real. Good to know. Oh, no. Okay. Was not ready for that. Could have supered her, but... okay, so now she's in this... This I actually know nothing about, because we saw almost nothing about this in the... like, the marketing footage for her, right? Oh, Hell Stab! I tried to Hell Stab all 3, and I didn't, believe it or not. Help me. Oh, nice. You know, she would have been dead if it hit her. Yeah, it didn't hit her. She has DJ level drive rush, or at least close to it. Yeah, she seems to be... she's fast as hell, right? On that drive rush. I guess it makes sense. She is, like, supposed to be a little, quick little pixie character. Though she doesn't have low health, right? She has normal health, like 10k, I presume. Oh, sure. Ow, ow. Oh, I assume that's plus. I got the frame kill there. Oh god. Or a media, rather. Media setup. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, yeah. Okay, interrupting those fans, like fake fans in block strings. Seems important. Oh, her overhead doesn't look like an overhead at all. Oh, no. Her overhead does not look like an overhead very much to me. Like there's very little it's like her hand, right? She stabs you with like the thing she's holding in her hand. That does not very much look like an overhead to me at all. Like it's not like, a lot of them like, they really lean into it a lot more, you know? Okay, so that's just not real. No ma'am, stay down please. I refuse. You've jumped there every time. Bonk. Get. Throw. Get. Throw. Get. Not throw. My shit. Oh, nice. Okay, okay. She fits. I mean, she feels like a Street Fighter character, I'll tell you that for free. Oh! Okay. My bad. The fan stuff is certainly interesting. Again, if she doesn't charge them, I can just smack them out of the air, right? I gotta remember that, too. DP, sure. Certainly DPing Zangief like a Street Fighter character. Like every other Street Fighter character loves doing. Dude, yeah, that overhead is not easy to spot at all. I'm not good to reacting to the overheads where, like, you know, the character, like, very big, like, rears into it. Hers is, like, very hard to discern for me, personally. Oh, nice. Yeah, knee. We're a little plus there. We're +5, but, like, knee is pretty slow. Okay, okay. First experience was was something. Yeah, she's, again, at least against, like, newer Mai's anyways, it seems like you gotta watch out for people doing, like, fans in places where they should not be charging the fans, right? There's a couple times they did it in block strings where we have to check them out of it, and there was also once they did it on Oki where they just, like, straight up did not have the plus frames to do that kind of shit. Also, hello, 3-bar Ken, how's it going? I did miss, like, the first, you know, couple days she was out where I'm sure ranked was literally nothing but her, but... All the Kens today, man. They're trying to kill me, for real. Oh my lord, fair enough. Fair. No, sir. No, sir. What the? Heavy Jinrai as an anti-air? It's the path we were going down there? Oh boy, baby boy, my bad. Overhead. Oh god. My bad, my bad, my bad. Do. Not my best punish, but we'll take it. Coming in hot. You're finished. Oh, fair enough. Got that. Oh, it's not real. Funny. Yeah. My bad. I'm not ready for these DIs, I'll tell you that for free. He did the same thing. He really is doing this, like, picking different options and hoping, like, the same set of different options, hoping I fuck them up, right? He dead? I should have done EX, yeah. Would've killed. Yep. Bonk. He looks as strong as ever. I've been away for a few patches. Yeah, no, Ken, he's totally fine. He's just as good as he was on release, probably. Oh. I don't really think Ken he's never received like a major nerf, I'm pretty sure. Oh boy, okay, sure. Did not think he was gonna do it twice in a row. You gonna do it 3 times in a row though? Be honest with you. Honestly surprised he didn't DP right there. Ow, 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 ow. No, sir. What's he doing, man? Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Owie. He has Hail Mary type thinking? I mean, I guess I should be baiting more reversals. I didn't bait enough, I suppose. We only got like a couple of, and I also was not, I need to make the punish combos hurt a little bit more. I was doing too much just like medium punch, right? Boom. It's also possible we're about to get one of them. No, not yet. I did assume they nerfed the kick loop he does. Seems like it can be turned into an axe kick. Oh, they know. They've never nerfed Jinrai, as far as I'm aware. It is still just as good as it's ever been. Get out of here, good sir. Yeah, okay, I mean, at a certain point, I just have to, if I, you know, pull me 15 times, shame on me, certainly. Have some of that. Level 1? I really thought he was gonna. Oh, should have body splashed, so true. Yeah, I just didn't really want to burn out there. I don't have too much of a choice anymore. Oh boy. Yeah, yeah. That's exactly kind of why I didn't want to burn out, but. Oh, I tried to perfect parry that. I was a little late. Instead of perfect parry, I got none parry and died. Honestly, I thought he would DP again. Maybe I'm not maybe I'm being too much reversal. Ooh, OD is an anti-air. Sure. Makes sense, I suppose, on this guy. Get put on the ground, good sir. We thought he would wake up super or something. Oh, he's not quite in SPD range there. Oh. No, sir. No, sir. Oh, could have killed him there. It's fine now. Oh, he can overhead level 3. I always forget about that. Yeah, I was not really worried too much about getting hit by the overhead there. I forget he can go overhead level 3 like that. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah. My Badathan, Kennethan. That is, in fact, on me. Yeah. I was like, I'm just gonna block low and, like, you know, like if he gets the overhead, who cares? But he can overhead in level 3, so many people should care, or at least I definitely should. Oh, another Mai. Okay. Let's see. More Mai. Oh, maybe more Mai? Potentially more Mai. There you go. Oh, pockets crocodile. No one smiles anymore, man. Yeah, the fan bounce is a real pain, as you might expect. Oh. Ow, sure. Perish. Oh, didn't hold it for the armor. That's my bad. Yeah, I'm trying to do more heavy punch in neutral, but I keep forgetting to hold it for a tiny bit. Oh, a bit of a whiff there. It's fine. Perfect parry. Ow. The platypus? Oh, baby. Not my favorite. Oh, nice. Been trying to charge Fierce Dragon Lash more, but have potato reactions. That's not the easiest thing in the world to do, but certainly not a bad idea now that you mention it. I could use more heavy punch in general, I think. Whoa, okay, isn't that just like a death sentence? Don't know how minus she is there. I maybe could have, like, heavy kicked her even. Hard to say. Exactly. Oh, body splash whiffed. I think it definitely is worse at hitting people who are crouching, no? Seems to be the case, certainly. I just got a Jerry kind of throw loop going on, sure. I just want to have a round 3, man. I'll try and earn a round 3 any way that I can. Well. Uh-oh. Peekaboo. If we can just do that, certainly. But I wonder exactly how minus that is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, there's jiggle physics on a lot of the characters in this game, but wow. We gotta SPD Mai more often is what I'm seeing. Wait, what? It's supposed to be a combo. Okay, I guess I missed my timing. There's not supposed to be a gap you can even parry there. Okay. DP is fair. No map. What? Okay, sure. Uh-oh. Up and over. So true. DP? No. Perish. Dare I say. No map. Perish. Dare I say. Nice. Now she's the one burnt. And exactly. I don't know. I thought there was another hit there. I thought I was gonna die. I didn't know what the whiff animation on that looked like. Okay, she does 4 hits and then she's minus a billion. Gotcha. Dude, yeah, she is certainly modeled. I'll tell you, you know. Like she is. Things are certainly happening when I hit this lady. Must be part of the meta, you know, to distract me. What the? Okay. Certainly interesting. It's not a reversal, is it? It must have been a DP misinput. Yeah, her overhead is very hard to parse, I will say. That shit does not look like an overhead to me at all. Maybe I'll get more used to see, like, there seems like there's much less tell on it than some of the other overheads, potentially. Thought he was gonna DP again, potentially. No, ma'am? Oh, yes, ma'am. Okay. We can't smack those out of the air. It's important to remember, certainly. Okay, get down there. Say locked in? Oh, fair enough. It says locked in when she driver brushes? That's funny. I can only look respectfully for so long. Listen. Obviously, you know, Mai has her own desires. Capcom does not want you looking respectfully. I'll tell you that for free. I'm not going to speak for the woman herself. But Capcom does not want you looking respectfully. I'll tell you that. How much is obvious? Fair. Get out of me. Get away from me, please. Bonk. This basically, I mean, this doesn't even out the health. This actually puts us in the lead, yeah. We have some time left to build some more meter, potentially, too, which is nice. Okay. Not quite what I was looking to do. Yep. Fully charged heavy punch, much safer to stuff like that, certainly. I thought she was gonna jump, fearing the reset there. It's not what she did. To my chagrin! Nice. Okay. Reversal, level 1. So true, bestie. My. I like her theme, I think. The first, I mean, few seconds of it, basically, but I haven't really thought too much about the rest of it yet. Okay. Did she make a noise when she whiffed it? She went, "Bleh?" Or is that just like part of the... Is that her pronouncing the word and I just misheard it? It's like she was like saying something and halfway through she went like, "What?" Oh, so true, best. Oh, no. That is just the word. The part of it sounded like, "What?" But no. Okay. Yeah, I guess if she's just walking back and throwing fans at me, I guess I just have to walk at her, right? Let's not try and really... Oh, boy, you can't even... let's not try to chase her blindly, if we can so help it. I'll get throw. Yeah, I'm jumping a little too much, certainly. It's a lack of confidence doing anything on the ground, because I don't know what she's up to. Leading me to take to the skies. Oh, boy. Okay, I'll get thrown. It's fine. Can't jump out of it either, because it does, like, fall above you, right? Not my favorite trade, but we'll take it. Not my favorite trade. We have to take it. Okay, my loyal fans. It's something. No remorse. My God, man. Alright. What if I did this? You know, I thought you were gonna throw a fan. I thought it would be funny. You didn't think it was funny. You didn't like the joke. That's fair. It like, again, it does, like, when she whiffs it, it does really sound like it's like, what? But no, I think that's just the word. That's just what she sounds like saying the word. It's a pretty damn good knee right there. DP. What the hell? Okay. What? That's the second time they've done that. Is that a DP misinput? I mean, if that caught me, DP would have caught me too. But it's not a reversal, is it? And therefore, that shouldn't be a good idea. They're doing that. Also, it should be like minus 700. On. Was that real? I didn't try to heavy punch it. I am dead. I didn't try to heavy punch it. I wonder if I could have. I don't know what button she did it out of. Ow. Perish, Mr. Geef. It's a cool looking level 3. But yeah, her that little EX cartwheel, I don't think has any kind of invincibility on it. I think they're just, maybe they're doing it to catch me trying to bait DP, but I think it loses to both, right? It must be a misinput. I think one of them is quarter circle and one of them is like one of them's 236, one of them's 623. So. And now the deluge of Mice has begun. Okay. Driver sweep? It's gotta be... That's what they did right there, right? Oh no, that's what her sweep looks like. I see. Wait, what was that then? What did they do out of the drive rush? Bonk, bonk. Oh boy. I actually tried to EX SPD right there, and the lag ate it for me, which is actually very nice, because it means I neither whiffed it nor did I burn out. That was actually one of the... Oh, Jesus, man. I gotta like look at Geef or something while we're playing. Get a reset. Yeah, the lag actually ate my input, and it was a good thing there for me anyway. It helped me. Also, crouch medium kick, huh? It looks so sluggish. I guess it's cancelable, so it's not actually. Sure, that's fair. Josen. It's an interesting idea there. Get grab, miss. Bonk. Also fair. Get grabbed. Would buy my lariat, etc. Oh boy. Ow. That is a crouch medium kick, right? Or I actually don't even know. It looks so committal with her like fully sitting down like that and then like sticking out one of the legs, but her sweep we saw earlier. Is the same Mai from 20 minutes ago? No, I don't believe so. Is it? It's a different color, I thought. Like a different skin. That looks minus, at least. I'll get thrown a couple of times. It's fine by me. Good backdash. Sure. Get reset, however. Makes sense. I mean, Mai's not... She didn't come out today, but... It still makes sense that there's a lot of her. Hakutua, he says. Oh, God. I guess that is her crouch medium kick, huh? I would have thought. Bonk. I missed my health stab. That's horribleness. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah, I tried to health stab and then DI, and I got nothing. Oopsie. Her DP is only a 2-hitter, too, right? Probably loses to DI, now that I think about it. Perish. Bonk. Get. Throw. Get. Throw. Get headbutted. Get. Throw. Get. Throw. That's fair. Oh, I didn't hold the heavy punch for long enough for the armor to take over. It's horrible news. You can take a lot of throws and not die. Oh, dude, her overhead doesn't look like an overhead, man. I've said this a couple of times now, but it really is the case. Like, it's such a hard to parse thing for me. Like, there's not as, like, again, there's not nearly as much of a motion to it of her, like, kind of loading up into that overhead, I think. It's much more visually confusing. Oh, yep. Yep, yep. You know what I mean? I really cannot parse it as easily as an overhead. It also looks kind of similar to her stand medium punch. Or I think is her stand medium punch anyway. DP, sure. Bonk. Oh, there's her sweep, yeah. Not too much you can really do about that. I'm going to assume she's going to be DPing on a gap here. No. I'm surprised. Oh, God. I also did not. I didn't mean to forward the jump there. Oopsie. Ow. Okay. Oh, that's not cancelable. That's good news. I don't know what that was, but... Oh, okay. I don't know what Flame Mai does at all. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. Yeah, that's going to kill me. I think she might try to do that for some chip, but doesn't do quite that much damage. I actually have no idea what her level 1 does to her. Because that's the thing we actually got like no info on unless you're playing her right now. We didn't get any info on that in like the trailers and stuff, I mean. Oh, I didn't mean to jump there. No, like this. Okay, it's fine. It is what it is. Missed out on a pretty big punish, but, you know, skill issue. What can I say? Hey, you can't jump there, yeah. The fan will just smack your ass down. Get throw looped, you fool. Oh, that shit gets her the hell out of dodge. Okay. It's like really hard to punish if it whiffs. If you block it, it should be easy, but she gets the hell out of there when that shit whiffs. Good to know, I suppose. Oh. Oh. Blocked in, by the way. That's not right. That's not right. We should not be doing that. Does it carry over from round to round? No, it doesn't. Okay. That's good to know. That's... Oh, boy. Okay, gotcha. That's the one we do. We definitely don't want to get punish countered by that. That tracks. Oh, dude. The overhead. Oh, they messed it up. That overhead is so difficult to parse, brother. That can't be what they intended. I assume they tried to get a DP and they got sweep. I assume her DP's kicks anyway. It certainly looks like it. Oh, ooh, ah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. No, I keep trying to jump over her in these situations. I keep not jumping over her in these situations. Okay. I don't like this. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Yeah, poking. I see you. Oh, I tried to level 3 there. No, I would have killed her. I missed the 720. All right. She wasn't ready. Oh, okay. I tried to level 3 and I got 360 instead. Oh! All right. Cool. Got that. If they knew fan setups, probably could have chipped you to death. Fan setups, huh? I'll take your word for it, big guy. Bonk. You're not my. I mean, that's what the M stands for. My Bison. A little Starker. We got Bison theme playing too. You know, I mean, it can be, Tundra is the least worthless against him because of how Scissors works, but unfortunately, I did try, the round start Tundra did not lead to very much there. Get throw loops, nerd. Get throw loops, nerd. Get throw looped, nerd. Wow, what do you know? God, I love throw loops. They're so good. Only when I'm doing them, though. No one else should be allowed to do them except for me. He definitely could have drive rush punished me there, but he's a little too late on the drop. Had it done to me, horrible feeling, I can imagine. Like, if there's like some sort of like really extended chip setup she can do with her fans. Ah, he regular jumped. I guess I have sort of conditioned him to jump with the regular throws, so I should be a little bit more careful. He is dead on the bright side. But... Owie. Not nearly as fun doing this to him compared to Mai, you know? Though he's got some haunches on him now that like, to be completely fair, right? Bison certainly does have some meat on him, though. I don't know what zombie body he's inhabiting, but it is a well-formed one. I gotta hand it to him. Get throw loop 2-4. Well, he doesn't back tech is his big problem, man. It's gonna be so much harder to do to him if he back teched ever. Yeah, a little bit of OS action. Okay, not bad. He is unfortunately stuck. Have you tried taking the throw and just letting me kill you? Oh, Jesus. This is very punishable. The hell? Oh no! 2 incredibly punishable moves that I just got. I just let go by the wayside. Those should have been like 7,000 damage in SPDs. Whoa. Okay. That's fair. What if I did it again though? Perish. Can I do this? I don't think I can. Nope. Definitely not. I tried to kill him there, and I didn't quite believe in the borscht, which, by the way, I think I should have. I think it would have killed him. Yeah, you see, this guy does not know about backteching. He thought he's like, whenever, I would get OK on me doing that, but no, with the backtech in the mid-screen there, unfortunately, your OK is fake. That Psycho Power probably adds extra volume, for real. I'm not saying, you know, it's not quite my cup of tea. I prefer to SPD my for sure, but like, now this is my cup of tea. That's, like it or not, this is what the peak male body looks like. This is peak physicality, sexuality, Russian dominance. What's up, big guy? Guess this may be a good chance to use some stand leg kick. Maybe not. Should be going with the crouch medium punch there, but it's still something. Oh. Okay. So true. I tried to do that to you after all. It's only fair. Jesus Christ. I guessed wrong several times in a row. I thought he was going to command grab like 4 times, and I got headbutted every time. Oh, baby boy. That is how it goes with that Zangief, guys, sometimes. I gotta admit. Now I know what it feels like. Is that all you got? That was the thing. That wasn't too bad, is the thing. Is that all you got, brother? That wasn't too bad, is the thing. Anyone else taste copper? Well, I feel like I just have a stroke. I feel like I just disappeared for the past 10 seconds. You like mirror matches? I like playing the video game. And yeah, mirror matches are goofy. Like so they fit into that worldview for sure. I like mirror matches. I think they're fun. I like most matches though. Oh, I thought he was gonna level 3. That was like a weird fever dream of a round we had back then. You know what I'm talking about? Why do you parry 4 times in a row? I tried the 720. No, I tried the 720. Damn it. I don't know what the hell I got, but I tried to 720. What is happening? I don't know. That was a very strange. We both did some fun soft stuff there for sure. I tried to 720 between the chops there, and I got something. I actually have no idea what I got, but I got something certainly. No sir. That wasn't too bad. You gonna do it again? No. No, you will not. Okay. So true. Nerf this Geef guy and buff the other guy on the screen. So true. You're talking about the other guy is not like I'm the other guy, right? You're not talking about you. Like nerf the guy I'm fighting, right? Right. We're cool like that. Maybe we can get hell stab off, punish counter, crouch medium punch like that. That's the good stuff. What if I did this? No. Oh, son. Okay. It's not gonna work, is it? No, sir. You need hell stab there. I understand take the throw, but I mean, he didn't even take. But he shouldn't take the punish counter throw at the very least. You'd think. No, sir. Oh, I definitely meant level 3 there, which wouldn't have killed him. Would have been kind of nice. I guess we're doing this now. I am coming for you. Would have damn near killed him. Now we're in a bit. I didn't think I was in SPD range. Jesus. Now we're in a bit of danger for sure. Okay. You don't need buffs? I need some buffs, man. You see how close I almost lost that round. No! Okay, actually, I'm glad that hit. He could have done the wheel kick again otherwise. He canceled the recovery. He did the thing. I got baited. I got baited. It's not fair. Okay, sure. No, sir. He's trying to kill me. Mom, pick me up. He's trying to kill me. Gosh, by the way. Sure. It's my bet, for sure. Uh-oh. 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 Not my best use of heavy punch. That's my bet. Good punch by the other guy, too. Yep. Empty jump. Very good against heavy punch right there. It is, in fact, that good shit. Oh, not when it does it that early, though. Then it gets slightly less reliable. Ah! I did try 720 him there. Certainly. Most death, even, as the kids would say. Alright. What's happening? Oh, sure, man. Why not? This is why I love mirrors, man. I don't know. Oh, sure. Whatever you say. Oh, I tried to empty land SPD him there. Oh, I'm getting EX layered like a fool. A buffoon. Oh god. No way I'm getting 50-50. I'm getting sweep or overhead 50-50. That's wild. Oh. Oh, fuck! Oh, I should have been dead there. What is he doing? What am I doing? Just what is happening in general, honestly. Oh, it's a frame trap! I actually don't know how Stomp works. I literally did not know that was a frame trap. That's cool. You know? Why not, man? That was a fun mirror match. Let's end it on that. You know, that's fine by me. That was, Stomp's the first one's plus on block, right? And then they frame trap into each other, but they get progressively more minus, I think. I could have killed him the one time that I blocked all three of those stomps. I didn't really know that. Okay, hold on, let's before we end, let's do. Also, please stop the matchmaking, please. I beg you. Please stop the matchmaking. There you go. So it's the first one is no. First one's minus. Second one's even more minus. And the third one's incredibly minus. Okay, gotcha. The third one's minus 10. So true, Gusty. What is the point of this? I guess it's a low, right? It's like the first one is puts him in a 50-50 on hit. It's +2 on hit, right? +4 on hit. Yeah, so I guess, yeah. You can even combo off it potentially if you're close. You can go like that. Sure, I suppose so. I suppose so. You have to be real close to them though, no? You know? Yeah, okay. I mean, yes, but like it's a little bigger than I thought it was. All right, sure. That's fine by me. Okay, cool. I mean, we'll at the start of the next session proper, like we'll actually review that whole notepad that we had and everything and try to prioritize things. But it's definitely using a little bit more of the like I'm not super comfortable using like the slightly charged heavy punches like this yet. You know what I mean? I find myself either like tapping them and getting nothing, or sometimes like fully charging them like a fool. But yeah, like using more stand light kick, more stand medium punch, like those three normals right now are my priority for sure. So, anyways, yeah, that's gonna do it. Fun days. Fun. We'll watch a lot of replays, and we'll play some more ranked next time. I will see y'all tomorrow for some Grand Blue. And yeah, I'll post the wall brawl links today probably too. I still gotta do that. I haven't made them yet. Hope you have a wonderful day though. Bye bye.